My pockets be hard as hell.
Back like two flats on a Cadillac. Welcome back to Atlanta Carcast, presented by Atlanta Cast Network.
Yes, sir.
You say back like two flat Cadillac. What?
Back like two flats on a Cadillac. Yeah.
Okay.
You know you old. You know you old.
Yeah, I'm one of your hosts. I go by the name of Mister. To the right of me is the illustrious, glowing TJ. With it appears to be blue hair, but I think it's still
It's purple. What do you mean?
a little blue tint. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's definitely purple.
It's popping.
Need some glasses.
Yeah.
That's what
You
that
see?
is. You need glasses.
He's looking
Yeah.
like Hey Arnold,
Hey.
so it don't even matter.
Side note, she looked so damn good the other day. They gave me a compliment. I was like, what the fuck? Right. I had to question it. They was like, y'all look good. I was like, y'all. I was like, you sure you meant to add me in there? She's like, what no? Anywho, above her that gets all the compliments, and it's not really distracting, but it's I'm living with it. I'm living with it. We got Mr. Skip of Skip's Trophies and More for all your trophy and awards need, and I mean all. So when you begin this car season out, and he does ship, by the way, for all of our external.
Okay, Ship.
He ships. You know,
Where?
I didn't say he shipped for free. I say he does
Right.
ship.
Right.
Hey, you're international now, sir.
All right. Well, when I get an international order, I will broadcast it live. I promise
There
you.
you go.
We're gonna put up a commercial for you, Skip.
Yes. And then, as always, last but
Bang,
never
bang.
least, Mr. Hulk Smash 2017. I didn't say legendary this time. I caught myself, right?
Thank
See?
you. Thank you.
real,
CEO and president of Elite Muscle of AT.
We got a new I word for him today. A new I
Oh,
word.
Oh,
Incomparable. The incomparable Hulk
There we go.
Smash. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought we was using
that fits.
Abominable.
You couldn't say it. It's
Oh my God.
That's-
Hold on.
let him say it again. Let him say it again. Say it again.
Say it again.
Abominable
Yeah.
Hulk.
No. Never mind. Don't worry.
You're
Incomparable.
not feeling that? Not
No,
feeling that?
no, we ain't feeling it the way you said it.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, how was y'all week, TJ?
Good. It was good. It was good. I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Nothing new and interesting?
Lots of new and interesting, but nothing I really want to talk about. New projects. I'm top secret with mine. So yeah.
Always something cooking. Huh?
Yep.
There you go. And Mr. Skip.
Man, I had a family day Saturday, man. And family days cost. I don't know if y'all know, but boy, I went down, took my family down to Atlantic Station. We went to watch the 4DX movie, with the seats move and all of that. $25 a ticket. No problem.
Which movie?
Batman.
Batman? Oh, okay. Just making sure.
But anyway, we went there and all the shops, right? So we got to walk in and what's the first shop a woman sees she got to go in?
Shoe shop.
Shoes.
Pandora.
Oh yeah, of course.
My pockets was on fire when I came out of there. Because I got all women, so went in there, did that, and then we hung out with the dinner, just did the family thing, man. Enjoyed my family, because it's very seldom I get a free whole day to do nothing. So I made sure and let my family know I appreciate them. You know what I mean?
There we go. And Hulk.
Oh, had a busy week at work. Apprehensions. A ton of fucking paperwork.
That's part of your job. Don't cry about your paperwork. You'll cry about that paycheck.
Yeah, you got bonuses coming up too. So
everything is connected. So if gas prices go up, people get desperate. People make bad decisions. So job security.
Oh yeah, that's what me and the police was talking about. I said if we didn't have them criminals, we wouldn't have a job.
No, job security.
Oh
Facts.
Yeah. And me, same.
So what y'all think about these gas prices?
We just talked about this last week. We just talked about it last week.
But it keeps getting more interesting. Yeah, it keeps going up and getting better.
And I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say the same thing I said last week. If it becomes $10 a gallon, people are still gonna drive.
Absolutely.
You just got to do less of something else. That's it. And they know it. It's a necessity. We got to have it. So,
yes. Somebody was on a live. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys remember the last time this happened. You said go ahead. Just kept talking.
That's right. Shut your ass up.
Moving on.
Yeah, I remember after Katrina.
Yep. So as I was saying, this happened before. Why are we acting like we didn't go through a gas shortage and we didn't go through these crazy prices before? We did. We stood in lines. You remember sitting in a line, getting in a line?
Yes.
In a line down the street to get gas.
Traffic. Yeah.
Exactly. So
running out of gas line.
Right.
Well, see, this time there's no shortage. There is no shortage this time.
Nope.
It's just the threat of the Dow Jones and all this other bullshit that people say, you know what, let's raise the gas. That's all that's happening. Because we're in no danger of running out of gas like we were then. No. So this is just bureaucratic bullshit.
And I think the reason why I'm tripping is because during Katrina, if I'm correct, I didn't have a car. I was in Chicago at this time, and I was on the bus on the CTA, so it didn't affect me. I seen it, and I remember when there was price gouging up in Chicago, and they was getting thousands and thousands and $1,000 fines for price gouging. Yep. But it was never this high.
Yeah, it was. Here it was. Shit, if it wasn't.
It was.
In certain parts of Mississippi and Alabama, it was $6 a gallon. And that's what made the president come down and say that he was going to start busting people over the head with fines and whatnot.
Yeah, because they was doing it in Chicago. I remember it was at $5 in some places. Mm-hmm. But those people were price gouging.
Many of us are working from home. So we're not in the same set of circumstances that we were in the past, because I may leave home twice a week, maybe. Maybe. So, and I mean, there's so many people like me who are working remotely. So I don't think it's as much of an issue as people are making it to be, if that makes any sense.
Well, a lot of corporations are letting their employees work from home because of the gas.
We were already working from home.
I'm talking about the ones that went back into. I'm talking about the ones that went back into the office.
Yeah, I guess if they have the capability to go virtual, they can just push the button at any time now. Kind of like the schools.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. But like you said, we have no other choice.
Yeah,
you know,
we're
a slave. We're a slave to fossil fuel.
My normal behavior is you pull up to the pump. You know what I'm saying? You fucking around. You get out the car. You swipe your card, you put the thing in, you hit the button, and then you go in and get you some Red Bull and some chips or whatever. And I came outside, I was like, "Oh Lord, oh Jesus!" I had a moment almost to myself. I said, I don't know what I was thinking. I forgot, so I need to prepay until I get my head right. As far as
I pay that much for gas already. I mean, so I was paying what you paid for your regular gas and premium already. So
right. I want to be surprised. Hey, give me 5 on pump 7, and then just let me see how much it is.
For what?
That's a gallon.
Not even.
Let me see what it do.
That's gonna get you to the next gas station. That's all that's gonna do.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. But anyway, what else before we we got special guests? We got a couple of special guests tonight.
We got the car show season is ramping up at 100% full speed.
Yes, it is.
I have at least 18 flyers of car shows between now and the end of April. Yeah,
Ooh.
now and the end of April.
That's a lot.
18 different car shows. Now, some of them are out of state, of course, but you guys, man, y'all, the out of state was going to be kind of hard with the price of gas, but if I support them before, I'll support them again. But I want to put this in the air right now. I want this car show season to be fun, safe, and more fun.
But I think what we're doing on this show is critical because it's making people look at it a little different, and you really got to be competitive as a show thrower because now people got options, and you got to look at the gas, yada yada yada. So you put your fly up there now. Come on now, they're gonna be putting them two flyers next to each other. Like I don't know now.
Well, yeah, too, but it all boils down to knowing your audience.
Knowing your audience.
People know who does shows and who's doing it for what reasons and everything else. It's no secret. So, but hey, I mean, we're here. I helped some people with about some stuff today, and I told them some stuff. You know what they said to me, and it blew my mind. Skip, we didn't know that you did this. Every show you've been to, what was I doing?
Right.
You know what? We didn't pay attention because you're just always doing it. About you guys' show on May, I had Merck and his wife over here today, and I was telling them about when I host a show. This is all the things I do. They were like, "There's no way." I was like, "Think about it. When you came to Infusion show, what was I doing? When you came to such and such show, what was I doing?"
Right.
Yeah, man. Damn, you work hard. Don't brag about it, but I try to make everybody show whether I'm involved in it or not. Why am I looking sad? We looking sad because you brought your ugly ass in here. How about that? We was wondering how that man carry that face around all day. But nah.
Said the man with the dent in his forehead. Oh, but anyway.
Hey man,
carry on.
You better stop.
Get spicy. Get spicy.
You're the only one that's exempt on this page until you keep on now.
I'll be quiet. But when he leave, I'll be talking again.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna put it in the air again. Safe, fun. That's
because it's not working. It's not worth it to invest everything that we invest, and then for stuff not to be fun, and for stuff to be stupid or to be violent or misunderstood or what. It's just stupid at this point, Why it's got to be just fun. But anyway, what y'all think about Shaq's show? I seen a lot. I missed it, but it was a lot of rumblings, and it's a great turnout for that $40.
Well, celebrity, knowing your audience, people get to see a celebrity. I'm sorry.
He does not have a mute button on his phone, does he?
I do. That's just when you have it in your anyway.
But that's the bat phone.
Anyway, celebrity, man. Shaq gave away signed basketballs. I think he gave away cash money.
Yeah. Signed.
Signed basketball. Yep, so that's money in itself.
In the case.
Yeah, that's money in itself. So and then
Wow,
just to say you were around, Shaq, or you got to meet him and you saw pictures of people standing by him. They actually got to see what 7 foot actually is. And then he's what, 350, 360? And not fat, you know what I mean? So, I mean, he's fat by his standards, but
he used to be way bigger than that, though.
Hey, NASCAR Nitty, you mad because I got a ringtone that alerts me, sir?
1960s,
1960 ringtone, house phone going crazy. How about that?
But I heard it was a dope show. I heard the people had a great time.
A lot of classics came out. Of course, the sheriffs were there, so all of the older generation guys came out because they knew the police are here and there gonna be no BS. Right. And that's where we want to get back to because we were once there. So
absolutely. Yeah. Cool. All right. We're gonna throw it to our lead guest correspondent, TJ, who's live on the ground. TJ, what do you have for us?
So we have a special guest today, and her name is LaChandria. I hope I said that right. And she is with the Virtuous Lady Rhinos out of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. They're starting up a new chapter in Moncks Corner, and we want to bring her to the stage.
All right, go ahead.
Moncks Corner.
Moncks Corner.
I've never even heard of
Yo.
What's going on?
It's Charleston, South Carolina, Johns Island, South Carolina. But Moncks Corner, we're gonna try to get one
Okay.
up in that area too. You know, no
Okay,
problem,
okay,
TJ.
okay.
I got
All
you.
right.
I
All
got you.
Mhm.
It's
Wait, you sound like you
Lacondria.
from New Orleans a little bit. Wait a minute.
Really?
You're
That's what
Jamaican,
they
New
say.
Orleans,
That's what
and
they
South Carolina.
say.
You see her name, Miss Island Girl?
Miss Island Girl ENT. I'm from Johns Island, South Carolina, representing them rhinos.
Those.
Rhinos. We in the building. We in the building.
So
So
tell
you
us a
have
little bit
no.
about your club.
Well, we have a club, Rhinos. We are celebrating our 10th year anniversary this April coming up, April 23rd. So we got, the anniversary party coming out. My brother is actually the founder, Therese, and I am the co-CEO. On those days that he wants me to be co-CEO. Some days I get kicked out being CEO, co-CEO. You know how that family stuff go.
Oh yeah, we
Um,
know.
but
Wait a
yeah,
minute. Wait a minute. I
yeah,
understand wearing a bunch of different hats, but normally once I put a hat on, that's my hat. I may take it off and put another one on, but you don't get to take the hat and then give it back to me at your convenience.
that's family. That's family. Sometimes, we always be telling people that. But I actually started. We have a bunch of different chapters, which like 7 to 8 chapters, and Virtuous Lady Rhinos is the chapter that I'm spearheading. I'm CEO of that chapter, and I have four four members, 2 prospects right now, all female auto club. We have a Georgia chapter of Rhinos. We have a Orangeburg chapter, Charleston chapter, which is the mother chapter of Rhinos itself. We have a Beaufort chapter. We had a North Carolina chapter, so we shut that down for a second, and we even have a Kid Rhinos chapter.
Wow.
And
Mm.
that's
So
what's up.
our Kid Rhinos actually ride in their Power Wheels. So we do have a car show coming up this weekend. They're going to be a part of. We did one last year, and we had nothing but Power Wheels, and we did an obstacle for them. And yeah, man, we doing it over here, just trying to do it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Nothing
good
wrong
idea.
with that.
So let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. So we have a lot of clubs in Atlanta. I'm sure y'all do too. But how
Yeah.
does one like birth off of a spinoff club from another state? Like, did they contact y'all, or did y'all contact somebody? Like, how do I get y'all club in Michigan? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, usually if someone that we know, or if from my brother, if he's looking to open another club and someone says, hey, I want to be a part of a club, or I want to start a club, and can we basically spin off of you guys, then my brother gives them like a trial basis and everything like that, and then that's how we go about doing a different club in a different state. Just like Georgia, we actually had some members that were from Georgia who ran that chapter. So now we have a young lady she's from Charleston, but she spearheads that chapter right now. So we did have like a Colorado chapter, but he was a Rhino here first, and then he
Exactly.
moved to Colorado. So
Gotcha.
it basically spanned it out like that. But if we have somebody that wants to do it, we give them a trial basis, and yeah, if they do the right thing and don't have us looking all stupid, because we do stop the violence here. So we try to stay on that. We are heavy on that, on the community and stopping the violence. We do candlelight vigils, we do funeral rides, we do graduation rides, we do retirement rides. So our name is based out on that, so
All right.
we try to keep it up. And I just want to give you a little backstory. My brother was a part of another car club called Eye Candy. And basically we used to do shows in Savannah. And my brother was in a neighborhood, and there was a young boy that stopped him. And he said, hey, man, how much drugs you sell to get that car? My brother said, I don't sell drugs. My brother worked. And he was like, no, man, only drug dealers sell cars like that. And that's what made him really want to do the Rhinos Car Club, the Kid Rhinos Club, and and stop the violence and stuff like that. So it came from that particular moment that he actually wanted to branch off and do his own thing.
Right.
Wow.
We do something like that here in
Yeah.
Georgia, where we do kid shows.
Yeah.
And then we try to do shows at YMCAs and local areas so people get to talk to us and
Yeah.
see us, and then get to say, you know what? He can't be a drug dealer. He's articulate, because drug dealers are all dumb and stupid.
I'm trying
But
to tell
then when
you.
you say, hey, I'm an ex-veteran, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, it opens people's eyes and gives them, wow, you know what? Let me take another look at it versus well, that's TV says you got to be this because you have that.
Yes,
And
exactly.
we're breaking that mold, so to speak. So kudos to you, brother, man. And hopefully that's ingrained in all your chapters' message.
Yes, we got to. We actually I don't know if y'all remember when they had Thug Book on Facebook. They couldn't find anything on my brother, so they actually posted an article of him on Thug Book that said he had like all these noise ordinance tickets and speeding tickets. But you know, Thug Book used to be for like the thugs, you know, guys who shoot people, kill people. They used to have it on Facebook a long time ago. And that's the only thing they could come up, and they put him on there. And everybody was looking at him like, well, he ain't no thug. He got speeding tickets. You know?
This was something in Carolina, Thug Book?
No, it was all over. It was all over Facebook. But like Charleston had a lot of people on it, heavy. It was a time. Yeah, it was a time. If you go to Facebook, you type in Thug Book, it might come up. But it used to be a thing, I guess. I don't know if it was just for us, but yeah, and it had like shootings and killings and stuff like that.
Either.
Yeah, well, it might have been just here, but they sure had him on there as a thug for having a bunch of tickets.
Wow.
So where did y'all come up with the name Rhino?
So Rhinos is an acronym, actually. It's riding hard in and out of state.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, we do that. Like we come, if we know we coming.
Riding hard.
I'm a whole to your acronym, damn it.
Yeah.
Hold you in the A. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hey.
Gal.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's the question. Hold on. So when we were discussing y'all on the previous show, I think we put your flyer up. We were talking about your flyer, and everybody was kind of like, "Who? I don't know. They must be a new club. I don't know them." I was like, "Oh no. I'm sorry. This is an out-of-state club that's trying to communicate with us." So, are you looking for that connection to be, reciprocated? Like,
yes,
you guys be in this market, and okay.
Yeah. We basically we are actually doing a anniversary down there it's in Augusta, really, at I forgot the name of the club, for our Georgia chapter.
What city is your Georgia chapter?
It's Augusta. It's all these different small little areas. I don't even know who all is covered under that chapter. But we usually do stuff with
around Augusta, since that's on the South Carolina line, right?
Yeah, we I guess because we always get they always let us use their spot. I forget the name of the spot. We do stuff with like Rogue Army. I don't know if y'all know them, Panama and them. They're from Augusta, I think, in Savannah. 3MC. You heard of 3MC? Yeah, Rogue Army. There's a couple other people that we kind of mix up with down there. There's a girl, Storm. She does she has a car club. I want to say Street Runners or something like that. We did an event with her last year and the year before. She did an all-female like event. Storm, so it's a lot of clubs that we mix with. Say that again.
Storm has the BMW?
No, she has a white and purple. Can't remember what type of car it is. But I know we did an event with her down there with Diana Perazzi. I don't know if you know her, the race car driver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did an event with her down there, and Storm put that together. And we come out and we celebrate and chill out with everybody, man. Anybody that sends us a flyer, we coming. Awesome. It don't matter. As long as we get a flyer, we coming. We send our flyer out. If they can come, they come. Like I said, Rogue Army, Panama, he always comes down to Charleston and roll with us. We actually doing a ride. I want to say April 9th, I think, or 10th. It's called Coast to Coast. So they're coming from Georgia, coming on the way down to Charleston, and we're gonna meet them in Charleston, and then we're gonna go up. So we did it last year. We had a big turnout, and we're gonna do it again this year.
So with these gas prices, that's still going on?
So far from what I see, I mean, I actually be in Baltimore because I do host events also. So I'll be in Baltimore doing a Lock of Heart bike club. So we mix with the bike clubs also. So we do car club, bike clubs all that kind of good stuff.
So
Is your club car specific?
No,
So you have to have
we're
a
not
certain
car
kind of car?
specific.
Okay.
No.
So what
As
kind
long
of
as you
car
got
do
a
you have?
car. I actually have a Toyota Corolla.
Okay.
And I don't have my rims on it right now because I took it off, but I have some 17s because I don't like going big. I like just right. I don't like the big rims and big tires. And I have my logo on the back that says Virtuous Lady Rhinos on the back. And I'm looking to get my hood wrap. Music is still factory right now. I have some lights in the door. When you open the door, you can see the reflector of my actual logo from my clothing line is on my lights.
Interesting.
So, give your clothing line a shout out for us.
Yeah, shout out to hashtag Tomboy Sexy, man. That's the name of the clothing line, hashtag Tomboy Sexy. And then I have
Tomboy Sexy.
Tomboy Sexy.
Don't just speak by that. Tomboy Sexy.
Tomboy Sexy, yes.
I'm asking the question, assuming at the same time. Tomboy Sexy to me would mean men's style clothing made for the woman?
No, it's just your average lounge chill out wear. You know, joggers, leggings, t-shirts, sweaters, hats, things like that, slides. Okay. My son actually has a line that's called Prolific Kings, and both of our logo are bunnies. So we are going to send you guys a t-shirt.
Hey.
So TJ, you'll get one from my line.
Okay.
And then you just inbox me the sizes. You already sent me the address, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm send you guys t-shirts so y'all can have a little something. You know what I mean?
Okay. The name is very provocative. I like it. Tomboy.
You know what? Hold on.
It's for the girly girls, but we're a tomboy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, we can be cute at the same time. That's what Tomboy Sexy is.
I just thought about something. I don't think I could wear a shirt that says Tomboy.
It's not yours.
Her son. She said, her son is going to send a shirt.
Prolific King.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the Tomboy Sexy.
Yeah, she's gonna get Tomboy Sexy. You guys are gonna get Prolific Kings.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, we actually have a flag football game Saturday. Hopefully, if the weather holds up, I know Charleston weather is different from you guys' weather. Now I'm gonna let you know, because it can be cold as I don't know what, and then the sun will just pop out.
It's weird. Yeah,
we got that.
We got weird weather.
We can have all 3 seasons in one day.
Yeah, we do that here.
What are you talking about?
We do that here. So I'm hoping, because the ladies are going to play and the guys are going to cheer. So we got a couple guys going to wear tutus. Yes. Come on now.
No.
Skip, you said you wanted to be fun.
Come on, Skip.
It'll be fun if Skip even hold one on the hanger. Ain't nothing like that going on my body.
What? Oh my God! You know how you sound like everybody else. Yeah, you sound like all the other guys. Come on now, you didn't do this back in high school.
Oh, don't get me started.
Hell,
he's a caveman.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm a caveman because I won't wear woman's garments. That makes me a caveman.
You could have on your jeans under it.
No.
I tried. I tried to twist your arm a little bit.
Yeah,
nothing. What? My brother said that too, but he kind of, went ahead and gave in, because we gonna give out medals. So I guess he won a medal.
Yeah, Skip don't play that.
Skip won't even get a pedicure, so you can forget that.
Oh wow.
I can take my socks off and scratch the carpet.
Oh Lord. Never mind.
I'm just playing.
Skip, that was
we know you get them done. We know you go to get them done. We know you go to get them done.
I swear on everything I love, I've never had my hands or feet done.
Really?
Field trip. We're gonna go on
a field trip. Y'all gotta make that a field trip for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some things up our sleeve.
Yeah. Y'all gotta invite us, man. Y'all gotta invite me and invite the team so we can come through and breeze through. Like, when y'all got a show, when y'all gonna be at a show or something like that, let us show up at this car, a couple car shows or whatever like that.
Definitely. Hulk has a show coming up in May 28th.
May 28th.
Really? You guys send me that flyer so I can put it in our chat.
I'll make sure I do that.
Yeah.
So I got a question. I got a question about the women's side of
Virtuous
Rhino.
Lady
Yes.
Rhinos.
So is that a separate club? Because I know.
Not really. We're united, but not united. It's supposed to be united with all the different chapters and stuff. But you know, the ladies, we kind of do things differently. No offense to you guys, but ladies move a little differently. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically where Virtuous Lady Rhinos came in. We just basically the sisters, you know what I'm saying? You got, the sisterhood of the guys. So, sometimes the ladies got to keep the guys on point, and sometimes, when we need that security, the guys are there also. So we make sure, like, if we go in somewhere or something like that, the guys are on point, and basically back and forth. But it's not like really an offset, but we're still a part of Rhinos. But Virtuous Lady Rhinos is just like the sisters. It's just us females, because we got a couple girls in the other chapters also, but that didn't want to be a part of us. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's just all females, and we all drive.
Okay.
We even have a Baby Shark car.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. My VP has a car, Baby Shark on the side. Some dating rims, little doot on the side for the kids. So she's like she's the one that sticks out.
You got to bring that down in May. It's a
Yeah.
Because the car show.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's for show cars. It's for all theme cars.
Oh yeah, you got to send me that flyer, and then I'll make sure that we're not doing anything on the calendar. So we have our calendar already set out. And I did want to give a shout out to all my Greenville, South Carolina chapters out there, because I was posting it all day, and they basically was like, "Oh, you got to give us a shout out." So I'm giving a shout out to all the car clubs out there, Charleston, up and down the East Coast, man. We want to give everybody a shout out tonight.
Absolutely.
So this is at May 28th at Andretti's here. It's a theme car show.
Oh,
First
yeah.
kind that I've seen on the scene in a while, specifically for theme
Wow.
cars. So that would be great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta shoot for that then.
Yeah,
we definitely. Dope. Yeah, we definitely gotta shoot for that. Yeah. So I mean, do y'all like the car club scene?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do for the culture.
Yeah.
There's another team down there, Talk Team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know them.
Yeah, Talk Team. We actually.
He was in the
surprise. I'm surprised he's not in the chat now.
He was earlier. Yeah, Toretto was in there.
Wow. Yeah, Talk Team. Yeah, they think they just had an anniversary, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, because we were supposed to go down there for that, but we had another engagement. We were special guests here, so we couldn't make both.
Yep. Yeah. He has a show coming up. He has a light show coming up as well.
Yeah, we got that too. We got lights on the cars too.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the whole nine, the lights, the music, the animation, whatever. We got them. We actually got our VP of Rhinos. His daughter has a Cadillac Escalade Power Wheel that has the flat screen in the front, and she has a little flat screen in the back. She got music, bass, and everything like that. I mean, like, she got the whole nine.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's neat. Like, I think her mom just posted on Instagram yesterday. She was charging it up in case she can't make these gas prices.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so
definitely.
How can people reach out to you? Shout out your socials before we let you go.
All right, y'all can hit me up on Instagram as Island Girl ENT, or you can look me up under LaCondria_Taylor. That's my Tomboy Sexy page. You can find me on Facebook, LaCondria Legree Taylor. You can find Miss Island Girl on Facebook, Miss Tomboy Sexy on Facebook, Tomboy Sexy on Facebook, Miss Island Girl ENT on Snap, and I'm actually Tomboy Sexy on TikTok. So y'all can find me anywhere. You can put the name in anywhere. You can find me. You can put a hashtag Tomboy Sexy, and I will pop up. So make sure you put the hashtag in front.
TOMBOY or is it TOMBOI?
BOY.
Okay.
Yeah, you put it in. You put in hashtag the number sign, and you know what I mean. You might just put in the Tomboy Sexy, or you can put the number sign in. But you definitely, when you see the bunny, you see me.
They can find the rhinos with
rhinos. You can find rhinos on Facebook. The chapters, they have their own chapters, but rhinos definitely.
I think.
How do they find y'all?
They can find VLR, Virtuous Lady Rhinos. We have our own Facebook page. Okay. South Carolina Rhinos have their own Facebook page. Georgia Rhinos has a page, and you have a Rhinos page by itself on Facebook. And then everybody has their own separate Instagram information as far as the Rhinos go on Instagram.
I think I'm in a chat. I think I'm in a chat with some of y'all Rhinos.
It might be me.
I think it might be you because I'm in a chat with some of y'all.
What's the name of the group? The chat group?
I got to look at it and see. That's what a whole lot of car club.
It might be me because I think I'm the only one representing my crew in that chat.
She's on the Atlanta Car Community page too, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a lot of them.
Yeah, it's a chat that we have that we just post and talk about.
Post all day. Yeah. I guess because I'm more like the outspoken person. I'm not afraid to, communicate with people. So that's why I usually just try to be in there. And then I get all the information. I take it back to my team. And we do it like that.
That's what's up.
Cool. Yeah,
all right, y'all.
That's what's
we appreciate you joining us. Y'all hit her up.
You stay in touch. Send us your flyers.
Of course.
Make sure we post them. Stuff like that.
Of course. I got a new family here. Sure. Shout out Johns Island, South Carolina. The Geechee side, Charleston, Geechee side.
That's best.
I can't cook y'all nothing, but we good. I can't cook y'all nothing, but we good.
Wait a minute. You sound like you just killing it.
I can, but I choose not to. My mama do all the cooking.
Your mama do that low country.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a clubhouse down, so whenever y'all come to Charleston, y'all can come down to the Rhinos Clubhouse, and we can get something going. Yeah.
We're gonna hold you to that. We're gonna hold you to that now.
Oh, hey,
they're greedy. They kind of greedy.
Hey, so. My mama do a buffet every Sunday.
Make sure you tell everybody to subscribe to our network and our channel.
Of course.
To get all of the what's happenings out there on the car scene here, and we would be glad sharing it on our scene too. So yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Y'all give it up.
Thank you all for having me. I'm gonna be in the inbox in a minute.
All right. Thank you.
Good stuff.
That's what's up. Right. That's what's up.
That was the best, one of the best acronym club names I've ever heard.
Wow.
Riding hard in and out.
Yeah, that was dope.
That
was dope.
Somebody was high.
That was a great question.
You know what? I think it should be. You know what?
Rhino. What that mean, man? I don't know.
Man, we're gonna be riding hard.
And then the smart guy that don't smoke. Man, you know that's spell Rhino?
That was a great question because I never would have thought to ask that. Like, what is that?
Good job, Bob. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
But she looked like my favorite actress.
Who's that?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Really? No.
That's your favorite actress?
With them high cheekbones and that pretty skin complexion.
No.
I don't know about favorite actress part.
That's my favorite actress.
We'll take that, but she's a little more attractive than
reminds you.
Well, I think Whoopi's gorgeous. I think Whoopi is a beautiful person.
But listen, the consensus is that Whoopi's on the other side. So you just say, hey, she kind of reminds me. But no, it's just
she just said in the chat. She gets that a lot. and
Missy okay then. Good job, Hawk.
Yeah,
there you go.
Because she's. I think Whoopi's beautiful because I
don't think she's ugly.
Wrong in my eyes.
But
she ain't nobody's best actress.
Yes, she can be.
Whoopi was great.
Yes, she can be. Yes, she can.
How many times have you watched?
You look at some of the badass movies that Whoopi starred in.
What about Ghost?
Exactly. Did you see Ghost?
That's one of my favorite movies ever. What about Sister Act?
You heard the man said best actress?
I said that's my favorite actress.
You know how many actresses out there smoke her boots?
No, not many.
Whoopi has a very specific a very specific kind of.
I think y'all just like disagreeing with me now at this point.
I love Whoopi. The color purple. Oh my god,
classic. One of my favorites.
Anytime I come across it, I stop. I don't care where in the movie it is. I just stop.
Where do you think I get my name from?
Me too. You shouldn't model your name after him. Sorry.
It ain't, man. Tila, whoop your ass. You think get Tila a straight razor? What you think?
Think about it, y'all. Think about it, y'all. My name. What color is her hair?
That ain't no. That's a stretch.
Purple.
Yeah,
there we go. Purple.
That's a real purple. Stretch.
Okay, but if you stretching it, go get a straight razor and hand it to her.
Nah.
Tell you to shave. Oh, okay.
See, that razor look dull to me. Oh yeah, I can predict that whole daggone movie. I love that movie.
Next time I'm gonna put a little Suge Avery P in and see how I like that.
Hey, man, while we shouting out all these movies, man, let's give a shout out to Black Friday all the time.com. And please, all of our listeners, y'all know that we're subject to give something away, so y'all need to be paying attention. So since I got y'all paying attention, all y'all go to blackfriday.com, please, and look at what they got. And remember, the discount code is ACC22.
We do have a giveaway today.
Look, see that?
We got a giveaway. Y'all want to
go
for the giveaway?
No, not right now.
You want to put it up? Nope. You want to put it up and just tease?
Oh, you want to say what it is? Okay, let's do that.
They can go ahead and go shopping now.
That's right.
Y'all want to tease the giveaway?
Go ahead, TJ.
All right, let's tease the giveaway. We had this up as a deal of the day, and we're going to give one away today.
Today's giveaway is brought to you by BlackFridayAllTheTime.com. Black Friday All the Time offers a wide variety of exclusive deals for all members of your family. Discounts up to 75% off and more are available every day with the deal of the day. Shop and save today at BlackFridayAllTheTime.com.
I want that so bad. I got to get a size 13.
I keep looking at them. I think I might want one of them now. If you think about it, like Mr. said something, I think last week or a couple of shows back. Pretty soon, man, we're going to be all virtual, currency included. Yeah. And you think about that ring, man. Leave your phone in the car and boop, tap it like people do with their phones now.
Mm-hmm.
You do it with your watch. I do it with my watch all the time when I go to
Quick Trip. I don't have no credit cards on my phone, so I ain't got to worry about nothing happening like that. But yeah, I got the watch, but just to say I got it, you know what I mean?
You don't. Why do you don't trust it, Skip?
I just don't.
You know they change the card number every time you make a purchase.
Yeah, the transaction number. Yeah.
Well, no, whatever the card number.
Huh?
They changed the card number.
How's that?
With Apple Pay. So if you go and tap,
the Apple Pay. Yeah, no,
you tap your phone. Your credit card never shows up anywhere. Another card number comes up and it's rerouted back, and that person pays back Apple. So your card is like a middleman. Did you know that?
Yep.
No,
that's why people aren't afraid to tap.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yeah. So it is totally secure. Specifically Apple. I can't speak to
Android Pay. Yeah.
Google Pay.
Android people are behind.
Well, I don't know how it works, but my card never pops up either. My account number. Even on the receipt.
You got an Android,
it doesn't come up on my receipt.
You can't even FaceTime without getting another app. With another app, you can.
Nope. Yes, I can.
No, he has an iPhone. He just doesn't use that.
Oh, you got an iPhone?
I got my work phone is an iPhone, but my Android, I can talk to people on my Android face.
Wait.
Face?
Yeah. Face. Well, I don't know what it's this camera. They got a camera.
You got to use another app, right?
Nope. It's on the phone. Android.
Explain to the people real quick how you do it.
When you call somebody that has another Android, you can automatically hit it.
Why you do him like that?
You want me to show you?
No, don't show us.
No. We're not. We're not interested.
You got Duo.
You've done enough damage.
You got Duo.
Oh my God.
We're not interested.
In the comments.
We're not interested.
Face to face. Oh God.
Face. Android.
They don't have a name for it. I don't think.
Hey.
I don't think they have a name
Hey,
for it.
hey,
They don't.
face me. Can you face me?
I guess it's called FaceTime too, because it's
No.
But you know what? When they did their update and they said you could do that to Android, I still have yet to see that work.
I've done it. What it is I'll go to Hulk's name and I'll send him a link in a text.
Oh.
He clicks the link and we're FaceTiming.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
You gotta do that every time, but now you can do it forever. FaceTime.
I can do it now. Oh, and what he do if he wants to FaceTime me, he can go back to that link and click on it, and it'll ring my phone, and I'll say, "Oh, Hulk's calling." Yeah,
but you got to go through the link.
So I can talk.
In order for the app, huh?
Send it to me so I can talk to you FaceTime one day.
Face. Anyway. How many people in the comments have an iPhone, and who's got a Samsung phone? I just
everybody.
I want to see something. I'm sorry. Raise a hand.
It's overwhelming at this point. I ain't gonna hold you.
Raise a hand if you have an iPhone.
The amount of people that have Apple, it's overwhelming. Unless you live in Russia, you ain't gonna get one in the next few months.
Next few months, you can't. You won't be able to get a what's that? McDonald's burger. You can't get a Whopper no more at Russia after this week.
Patricia Cray wants to know: can you share your screen on an Android?
Share your screen on an Android. Share like what? What do you mean?
How do you do that? What do you mean?
Like what?
You
what
know,
do you mean?
like show
mirror
on TV. Yeah.
Yes. We can definitely mirror.
So, okay, funny story, right? I sent a group text this week to the wrong. There's a group of people.
Yes, she did.
And one person in the group had an Android phone, and the video that I sent didn't look very good. And I'm talking mad trash in the text thread. Look at this. It takes an Android user to mess ish up, right? So the other person that I typed, just text the wrong number, was like, "Who is this?"
And y'all know me.
Gangsta Blue Skip was like, "What you mean? Who is this?
Who are you? Yeah, who is you?"
And that person was like, "I was invited here. Like, who are you?" And he was like, "I'm already in here."
So who you? Damn it!
Right. And he was really talking back and forth.
And then Hey Arnold was like, "It would be an Android MF to not know how to work this thing." But people just call me Hey Arnold too. I peeped that. The person had an Android, and we was talking all this junk in the thread about the Android phone, and we didn't even know who it was. I know they had to show everybody this thread because it was really funny.
And I'm
look at the
huge Samsung fan. I
swear
to God.
Hit it.
Okay.
Yeah. I just sent him the FaceTime link.
I'm with you, Street Affiliate. When I see that green bubble pop up, I'm just let down. Like,
I thought you had money.
No, it ain't even about the money. It's just like, yeah, sorry. I just want to say,
Black people change phones. Yeah, they break a screen. They'll put their chip in something else. Have you ever seen something back and forth from green to blue? Like in January they green, and then in March they blue.
Really?
Depending on what. Yeah, I've seen.
I can't see you.
It's like a Metro PCS or something.
Get your camera, man. Ugly boy.
My camera's on.
Why come I can't see your ugly face then?
So you facing him right now?
Yeah.
Facing?
Facing.
No, face.
Wow.
Did you answer?
Yeah, I'm in there now. Can't you see me?
That's too complicated. No. If you got to do all of that, that's just too complicated.
But yeah, it's just okay.
Anyway, so the moral of the story is technology.
There we go.
There you go. How to hit join.
Y'all see him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nice camera. Yeah.
Hey man, it's an iPhone, partner. We talking about nice camera. Bye.
It's a 13.
Well, she said, no, like on an iPhone, you can FaceTime and share what you're watching at the same time. For example, TikTok videos or emails. Yeah, I heard about that in the update. I ain't tried that, but no, Android.
Android running in second place, man. Y'all walking in mud, man.
Nah. Android started.
Miss Island Girl in the private chat said, "Hope we good, y'all good." She got an Android too, so
y'all ain't good. I don't understand why y'all make the purchase.
Talk about, wait a minute, I'm on Android. That's your fault.
Now, however,
they giving away iPhones and y'all still ain't got one.
I am a believer, and y'all might not agree with me because y'all don't agree with 90% of the shit I say, but I am a kind of small elitist, so I believe there always should be an option for the elite. And I think iPhone used to be that option. If you had an iPhone back then, that meant something.
That meant you just spent a lot of money.
No,
I've had every phone. I've had every single iPhone.
It meant more than money back then, though, Skip.
No, it just
meant it meant you were somebody. In most cases, yes. Tia, you don't agree?
No. You remember the time I brought my old iPhones again?
Yeah,
it was for the rich, not for the poor. It was not.
Remember all my friends have one.
I think I would lean more towards the phone service provider than the actual phone. You know what I mean? So, like, for me,
Verizon back then, something was wrong with you because Verizon was taxing.
But I just feel, like I would be in a meeting, and I know this is going to sound real shallow, right?
It is.
I would be in a meeting, and I remember being in this one board meeting, and this particular individual was texting us back and forth, and she put her phone down, and she was all opinionated. And when she laid her phone down, you know how on the back it said Metro PCS on it. I didn't hear anything else she said. Like everything else she said.
I know exactly what you're talking about too. And she is a somebody.
Everything else she said, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not listening to you. You got a Metro PCS, sorry. Like, I know that's really shallow.
No, but you watch this. I've never, ever owned an Android since Nextel. I went from Nextel to iPhone, and I've had every single iPhone in succession since. Never owned Android. Outside of before, Apple came out with the iPhone.
Okay, Tia, let me ask you this question, Tia. Being a businesswoman, BlackBerry or iPhone?
I had a BlackBerry.
You talking about now or then?
I had a BlackBerry then. I had
it. BlackBerry.
But if they brought BlackBerries back,
they tried to bring BlackBerries back, and it was just
no.
Now let me tell you, I had a Palm Pilot, I had a BlackBerry, I had a Nextel, I had a 2A, I had a Sidekick, I had all the Sidekicks, all the Sidekicks
before iPhone. Remember the little flip,
right?
The one you put the screen up,
right?
I had one of those,
right? Yeah. I had a Razor, I had a Motorola Razor.
Yeah, I remember those too.
I had a pink one. Yep.
But I had a brick. I had the old brick pack with the antenna on it, with the battery in the bottom of it.
You had money then.
No,
he had money.
Yeah, because
that was called a cellular phone.
Yeah, because the data plan on that was ridiculous.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Did you have a bag in your car too?
Yes.
Okay.
Plug it into a cigarette lighter to keep it charged.
I was probably about 10.
BlackBerry died when they launched that tablet they came out with, and it was a total flop. And I've been in retail for a long time, so they lost millions on that. Y'all probably don't even remember it. You ain't heard from BlackBerry since.
Soldier girl, I saw that new phone that folds in half. And me being a skeptic, I was like,
it's too big.
I was like, yeah, it is huge. It looks like a small tablet. And I say, man, can I see that? So they let me see it, and I fold it, and I was doing like this. I was like, you don't think it's gonna crease? And when you touch it, it's so thick and like strong. I don't think it'll ever crease. But it was nice. Now, that was
they
nice.
tested it thousands of times before it
that was really nice. That was really
Have you seen the one that's shaped like a T? You flip it and it kind of flips up. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen
that. It's an LG. It's an LG. Yeah, it's an LG.
Oh yeah. But they got with the Samsung's coming out the 3 flip. The ones come out like, that's what I'm waiting on.
Why?
Yeah, but
just get an iPad.
I'm gonna get an iPad.
But see, it worked. But see, you can still flip it in, and it be the same size as a regular phone.
No, I'm good.
And then when you open it up, you got a tablet.
Hold on, y'all. Let me unfold my phone and see what you're saying. God.
Yeah, no. It's a phone and a tablet put together, and it's dope as hell. I want one.
a phone and a tablet put together.
Yep.
Basically.
I'm talking about the size. We're talking about
I know I'm messing with you, man.
Basically.
So
Well, I
anyway,
mean, you know,
Okay, well,
we've got
we
some
got
more guests
sidetracked
coming
talking
up.
about phones.
let's bring up the
damn phones.
we got a couple more people that we need to bring up. Do you want to bring one of them up now or wait for the other?
Let's wait for the other one. We'll have them come on together.
For the person that's backstage, whenever y'all ready, please put it in the private chat so we can know that you're ready to go.
Okay, while they're doing that, let me do this. Sorry. 1 second here. I'm going to go through this real quick, y'all. These are some of the flyers I got for upcoming car shows. If I speak too fast, y'all just forgive me, but I'm going to try to get all of them in and starting with the local ones first. In Stone Mountain, there will be a Let's Defeat Cancer Together Cancer Awareness Walk, Saturday, March 26th, at 10 a.m. at Leela Mason Park and Mason Lane in Stone Mountain. The 6th, V1 is 6, right? Yeah. The 6th, which is Infusion's anniversary party, 6-year anniversary party, will be at Milan's Lounge on April the 9th. Mm-hmm. Lights Over the City, Battle for the Belts, March 19th. That's Torque Team. And that will be in Rex, Georgia on Georgia 42. We will start posting that. I will start posting them on my page also. Theme Cars Are Us this Saturday. No, I'm sorry. That's not this Saturday. That's May 28th. That's the show that Hulk's involved with. And also, Batman and his wife. Yeah.
And Black Panther Corvette.
Yeah, that's May 28th. And that's going to be at Andretti's. Yeah, Andretti's Indoor Karting. Power Fest Car and Bike Show. That's DJ Thread's show. That will be April the 3rd.
That one's coming up rapidly quick. That's a big show. And I think I'm going to get Thread to come back on the show the week before, which is slowly approaching. Go ahead, Skip.
Okay, the King of the South car show hosted by OG Magnum. I think that's out of state.
I think that's in Florida.
That's in Jacksonville, Florida, yeah. So Spring Charity Car Show, that's in Newnan, Georgia. That's April the 2nd. Clean Culture. Gateway Classic Cars is coming up. They have a bunch of dates, so y'all will go to their website. Changing Lanes anniversary weekend is May 13th through the 15th.
You got 5 days now? Damn, Changing Lane.
Oh my God, Mark. Capital and CVB, which was the Crown Vic Boys, there are 2 chapters. There was a split, kind of, sort of, here in Atlanta. It's a Unity car show, and I'm hosting that show. And to let everybody know, if y'all are familiar with the car scene, Crown Vic Boys is one of the biggest car clubs, period, in the nation that I know of. They have 37 different chapters. And there was some, to make a long story short, some infighting between the chapter one, the one here. They split up and they have a capital chapter and the other chapter. But they're going to do a unity show. They're going to do a unity show where those 2 chapters come back together. Let everybody know it's water under the bridge, blah, 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 blah. That will be on April the 23rd. Also,
that's going to be a big one.
That's in Pensacola. Mayday.
Wait, where's the Crown Vic show at?
And let me go back.
Because it sounded like he said Pepsi-Cola.
No. In Statham, Georgia. It's going to be in Statham, which is south.
Yeah.
Never even heard of that.
Okay. Girl Power Car Show. That's in Florida. Orange Park, Florida. Stunt Fest is coming up. That will be April 27th through the May 1st, which is, I think they start partying on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They have different events leading up to Saturday, which is the block party, free block party, and Sunday the show. And that will be at the racetrack in Dollar, whatever, out there.
Oh, it's going to be
out there?
Silver Dollar Racetrack.
Silver Dollar Raceway, yeah. Wow, got a lot of them. Augusta, Georgia's having one. 3rd annual summer kickoff car show. That's May the 7th. From 12 to 5, and that's in Washington Road in Augusta. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, that's in South Carolina. Bring It. Oh, the Unique Unity is doing a car show here March the 26th, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And it's called Bring It On, Let's Battle. It's a car show, and it's also going to be a dance competition for the children. It's a pop-up thing. They're going to have a lot of vendors in and out of the place. That's going to be a nice show. That's going to be on Citizens Parkway in Morrow, and that is it. So far.
Well, we've got a few more that are a bit closer.
Okay.
So this Saturday, Atlanta CarCast will be at the Cars and Faith Car Show in Woodstock. That's March 12th. That is this Saturday.
Yes.
That one's put together by Glass Tiger Auto Aesthetics. And don't forget, we have a free window tinting to give away with Glass Tiger Auto Aesthetics. We'll be giving that away soon. And we will be there filming live and doing a broadcast directly from the car show. So don't forget that. There's also the Pork and Torque show on May 26th. That's also in Woodstock. So let's not forget the Swag Pack Shack show. Yes. Yeah. That's the Swag Pack Shack show for the benefit of his wife, the Cama Foundation. So don't forget that show. And
he must have moved. He moved that date, didn't he?
I'm not sure. Yeah, there's also Take It to the Track in Charlotte on the 19th. So don't forget about that also.
Skip also, not Skip, I'm sorry. Thread has a show that he's affiliated with for the same day of the 26th. The 28th. No, 26th. 26.
Folks gonna be booked and busy.
Booked
yes.
and
Let me see that.
So again, guys,
Saturday the 27th.
We all know that this gas is gonna make it strenuous or kind of hard for people to just jump from show to show every single day like we always did. But again, man, we understand this is what we do. This is our culture, and we still want everybody to remember to go out and have fun, be safe, go have fun, then go back home or go wherever you're gonna go, but be safe doing it. Yeah, got to keep saying that. Got to keep saying that.
Where all them Negroes, they was like, "Hey man, I got that gas. Y'all meet me over here on Panola Road." Blah blah blah. Where they at? Where they at now? Where they at?
Miss Deadpool, you are correct. It's March the
26th. That's what I said.
Okay. I figured it was
March 26th.
Like, yeah,
right. I said March 26th.
Yes,
rapidly approaching. Okay. Yeah. So what else going on in the world, y'all?
Does anybody got their gas hookup? Put it in the chat.
Is it me?
A gas hookup?
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of TV, but is it just me, or is every car commercial is all electric now? Like literally everyone.
Miami. Oh, what's up, Niho? Spring break Miami this weekend. Yeah, they can have that. I'm from Florida, so I've seen it 100,000 times. But
any one of y'all going to spring break screams, or as the kids say, it's giving pedophile. Please don't. Okay?
Huh?
Let the kids have it. Let the kids have it. Spring break.
It's what? I didn't hear you. You said pedophile.
Spring
break pedophile.
Any grown people saying they going to spring break in Miami.
What's wrong with that?
How old are you?
So there's an age limit now to having fun.
Uh-oh.
No, but spring break?
Stuck a foot in her mouth, y'all.
Spring break is for college kids. No, I'm saying listen, there's a difference between going on spring break with your family and going to Disney. Miami?
So Miami isn't just for young people. You do know that, correct?
Spring break. It's very specific. Have you been to Miami for spring break?
I'm from South Florida.
Okay, you're from South Florida. I'm talking about everybody else. Been to Miami?
Okay.
Fuck your life.
Spring break.
Oh my God. Where you get these sayings from? But
whatever. Well, if you want to go,
I know I'm not going. No, I mean I stopped years ago, but no.
18, 19-year-olds have fun. That's all I'm saying.
But see, I'm with you on this, Tia. I don't want to be.
We're too old. We're too old to go to spring break in Miami.
Now.
I mean, I wouldn't go to it, but I don't agree with it being given
for kids. Just
see, I'm not alone. I am not alone.
It's a bit extreme.
I'm not alone.
I'm gonna say this. The only reason I'm not going is because I'm from there, number one, and I'm 900 miles away. But if I was still living in Florida and didn't have a car show that weekend, guess where I'm gonna be? In Miami. Just because it's spring break don't mean no. because it's spring break, not for spring break. See, because the things that happen on the beach where all the young kids are going to be, I won't be there. I'll be on the strip beating my music, riding up and down the strip, looking and being looked at. Spring break is about more than just the young kids having fun. I'm not going to be out there where they're frolicking at and having all the stupid ass little games they have. But spring break is a lot more than that.
He's not too old. I'm too old. I'm somebody.
You
mama.
might be too. No.
My son is too old to be going to spring break. Technically, how about that?
But see, I would love. It's funny you said that, Skip. I was saying it when I was in Vegas. When I was going up and down the strip, I was saying that to him. I was like, wow, I would have loved to have my car up here. Have Lambo doors up.
Everybody will stop and look when you're on. I can't think of the name of the street now, but when you're on
Collins
Ocean Drive,
and you got a car that's unique, boy, you can ride 1 mile an hour. Everybody will be like, "Oh, take a picture," and they're gonna run out there, take a picture beside it. So the spring break.
But you don't have to do that on spring break, though.
See, Nighthawk ain't even driving. He's taking a plane down there, so he just wants to just enjoy
Nighthawk flying?
Yeah, he's flying. He said he at the
airport. Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
Long drive. These gas prices driving to Miami, shit. Man,
look, I got my Suburban running, and it's got a 28-gallon gas tank on it.
Ain't that much flexing in the world.
Hey, when it got to 100, you know what I did? I grabbed the pump. Like, that's enough shit.
I be clicking that bitch like,
hey, you know how that thing be running? And I was like, oh, this ain't you want me to slow down. But when I seen 100, I grabbed it so quick, I thought somebody was stealing my gas.
You know what, though? Now it stopped. Did y'all know it taps out at $100?
Certain credit cards. Certain credit cards will stop at 100, and you got to stop it and restart it.
Yes,
that's because they put a pre-amount, like they pre-amount your card, so like they'll automatically put like 150 on your card.
Yes, your exposure is about $100 on average.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
That's what's up, Nighthawk.
You wait a minute. What? When did you start your podcast, man? You ain't let nobody know shit.
Yes, he did. He said Nighthawk with the T.
No. Look what it just said. I'm doing my podcast this weekend there, so he must have already had one. I'm assuming you already had one.
No,
is this going to be the first one, Nighthawk, that you're doing this weekend, or have you already had one and you ain't told no damn about it? Comment, partner. Anyway.
Don't forget they got a delay. It's a delay.
I know.
Wow.
I know. You doing this podcast in Miami. All right. Yeah, it's going to jail. You make sure you get it when they put you outside. Like Jesus said. Turn your old ass around.
I'm sorry. I don't care to party with a bunch of teenagers. That's just my particular preference.
Hey,
but
you are correct.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's the first one. Okay, cool. Hey, do me a favor. I know you're gonna be busy because it's spring break. Y'all text me. You or whoever, have somebody text me.
Face us.
Seriously,
I'm
man.
sure Nighthawk has an iPhone. I would be really
hold on.
sad.
Nighthawk, you got an iPhone or Android? Watch this.
He got an
iPhone.
Hey,
he has to have an iPhone. I have all faith that he has an iPhone.
Oh shit, Nighthawk. Here comes judgment time. Do you have an iPhone or an Android?
No, you know he ain't got no.
And you better not say I got both. I want to hear that shit.
I wouldn't be shocked.
And it ain't like people say they got both because they choosing both. It's usually
only got an iPhone because it's work.
Yeah, usually the work phone is an iPhone. You know, so I don't understand. But anyway, we
had our second guest in.
There you go, iPhone. That's what I'm talking about.
Let me reach out. Let me see.
Well, where did she go? Where did they go? I don't know. I didn't know what to call. I was watching.
Oh my God!
I was watching this show on CW, man, and I was really confused. And
there he is.
I just asked questions and shit. Like it was this dude. Have you ever seen Homecoming? All American Homecoming. They got the dude with the big mustache, but he looked like a woman, but he a dude. Man, and I was like, "What do you call him a she or a he? You got a thick ass?" And I was real confused.
Anyway,
I missed something.
We have guests backstage. So
Long story.
Let's move on.
Miss Island Girl say we funny. Hey, we have fun, Miss Island Girl. This is about making people laugh, making people enjoy what we do while still talking about and giving exposure to the car culture, period. And that just doesn't mean here in Georgia. It means everywhere.
All right, so I'm gonna intro a portion of this, and then TJ, you can take it away. But this gentleman here was involved in Take It to the Track, which was a legal event. He's one of the great sliders. He traveled to the event, and I want to thank him on the top of this, because when he was sliding and he found out that we were covering the event live, he sent everybody to our broadcast. And I really, really appreciate that. And I really want to pick his brain and give him his flowers for what he did and what he's doing in the sliding community. Take it away, TJ.
So without further ado, we have E and a Hellcat, and we're going to welcome him to Atlanta CarCast.
Yes,
E and a Hellcat.
E and a Hellcat.
How y'all doing?
E and a Hellcat. So I'm assuming you got a Hellcat.
Obviously, yeah.
That's
why I started sliding in.
Wait. Life is GQ.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna hit your ass real quick. I'm gonna hit his ass real quick. Hold your head down again. No. Yeah. Hold your. Boy, you got
Let me get some of this good drip, man.
I got sick behind this
Y'all stupid.
Hey,
back in the day.
My sound just cut off. Hold on, I gotta refresh.
Okay.
Well,
So you see, back when Skip went to school with Nat Turner, them, he used to have butters like that before he went bald.
Not Nat Turner. It might have been Crispus Attucks.
He was a third period with Nat Turner.
They don't know who Crispus Attucks is. They don't know who that is to you.
I'm sorry. You
went right over their head when you said that. Leave me alone.
Nope.
That's true.
That's nope.
Anyway,
nope.
E and a Hellcat, man. What's happening, man?
Hey, man, how y'all doing?
All right, brother. When we were out there, man, and you did what you did for the podcast, man. Like Mark said, we want to give you your flowers and thank you for shouting us out. Getting viewers up for us, getting views for you also because you were out there doing the damn thing. Yeah. I guess I'll start it out by asking: Hellcats are not cheap.
Nope.
And tires aren't either.
No.
How many times have you hurt the car to the point? How many times have you hurt the car to the point to where you had to put it down to fix it?
Okay. Hellcats don't stop.
Obviously, Hellcats don't stop. Like it's like we get the part, we go get the part the next day, or however long it takes, and we put the car back together, get back, doing our thing.
ASAP. All you need is new tires and more gasoline.
So both of those are expensive right now.
So y'all wasn't one of the ones that knocked the bumper off during the event. Okay.
Nah.
Hey, Life is GQ. Look, man. You could have did all that shit before you came on camera. You ain't that goddamn fine. That pretty red ass knuckle. Yeah, you want
about the Mopar. These goddamn Mopar people, boy, they just think they can do whatever they want to do.
But look, though, you gotta understand. See, I'm a busy man, so I've been running around all day doing this, that, and the third. And he called me earlier on. He said, "Man, hey, man, I want you to be a part of something today." So I had to take time out my busy schedule to come on and join you guys. And join the cast, baby.
We are grateful. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it.
I'm just happy to be here and enjoy my dinner with y'all.
Without you coming on our show, so thank you so much with that pretty ass haircut you got. We really do it.
I can't.
Spin it, man.
So let's get to it. So you guys travel long and far to do these type of legal events because y'all want to slide and you really kind of want to show it off. How does it feel to do it legal?
It's fun, you know what I'm saying? Because where obviously a lot of good drivers started off at is in the streets, So to go from that to traveling to doing legal events, it's a completely different atmosphere, you get to meet different people, obviously connect with different people, everything. So it's just the whole experience. I just love it. When I came, I'm still down here in Atlanta. When I came down here, I traveled through a whole snowstorm to get down here.
Wow.
That's what's
wow.
Coming from where?
Minnesota.
So it's about
Minnesota.
a 16-hour drive. Yep.
Whoa, wait a minute. Now, having never been to Minnesota, how long? 2 questions, 2-part question. Their winters, y'all's winters are like what, 5, 6, 4, 5 months long?
9.
No, I'm asking. Oh no,
That's always 9 months.
Look, just stay down here. Just
no, I'm not going. You ain't got that word.
They different. It's basically how y'all say y'all basically got 3 seasons in one. Sometimes we basically got 4 seasons in one. Sometimes it'll be nice. Sometimes it'll be negative 10 degrees. You know,
God damn,
a lot of snow. So
minus 10 degrees.
We only get about it gets freezing up there.
Yeah, I'm from Michigan, so I know. I don't recall it anymore, but yeah, I remember.
So is the slide scene or community big up there like it is here? Not saying we're the biggest, but
no. So actually, we just got started. I've only been for actually just hit a year and some change, but it's been going on for about, I'd say we're on our 2nd year now. So it's just starting to grow. Minnesota is more we got big race groups up there, but it's not how you guys' car scene. Everybody knows about Atlanta car scene. Everybody knows about Cali car scene. Everybody knows about Detroit car scene. Nobody don't really know about Minnesota car scene like that, So
do they have a car scene in Minnesota?
Yeah, we got a good car scene.
Oh yeah, I want to say my cousin told me about you because you're from the Twin City area, right?
Yeah.
Yes. He was like, you got to check this dude out. His name E, and he got a Hellcat. He didn't say E in the Hellcat. He said this dude named E in a Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? He said something like that. And I was like, oh yeah, I got to check him out. But yeah, they got a major scene up there. I want to even say that I reached out to you. This was a long time ago, and I don't think you responded. But yeah,
maybe I don't know. I got sometimes. I've been going through my request messages. I've been finding stuff late. That's why I've been trying to really reach out. There's moment of times where it's, my name got so big, and this is the reason why I moved from I'm trying to move more to the legal scene. I ended up losing my car for 4 months. So,
explain. Explain that. Go into detail about that, please. If you can.
I can't go can go into a little bit of detail, but not too much detail. Whatever. So our car scene, obviously, doing it illegally, police not liking it. So whatever. But we were trying to focus on it's, right now what we dealing with, it's a lot of people getting killed, you know what I'm saying? Kids getting killed, all that. So it's why not find something productive to do? Yeah, we get it. It's not legal, you know what I'm saying? But it's better than kids being out there killing each other, doing drugs, kids overdosing on fentanyl. Minnesota got a high, a very high rate of overdose on fentanyl right now. It's ridiculous. So, doing the car scene is I even took moments for when I lost my car, I took a good break, and I'm getting messages from people we want you to come back. It's not the same. People started to really fall out because it's this is something productive that they was doing, So story with how I lost my car is, whatever. Minneapolis, where the George Floyd stuff happened, they ended up sending out probable cause felony criminal damage to property warrants for all of us. So they went after all the guys that had big names. GQ was targeted when I came out, when I started to come out, and then obviously they ramped it up and started to arrest more of us. They ended up was leaving state because it got so hot, and I ended up getting into a whole car accident. That's why my car looks like that right now, how it does.
So you basically moved here to kind of to do this thing legally.
No, I still live in Minnesota. I want to basically get it to where it's I've built a decent amount of fan base, but I want to get it to the point where it's it's big enough to catch eyes to help us get something legal back at home. GQ has worked with you know, if you guys know Tall Guy Car Reviews, Mr. Organic, he's worked with those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like they're from Minnesota, so it's like, you know.
All right, where
I'm
we
not
at
going
right
to
now?
speak
What
that
was the
on it, but
question?
everybody.
Yeah, what was the question?
We
Skip?
were talking.
He was saying why.
It was.
Yeah, I asked him about how his car
it's
got
about the car.
impounded, and he started telling the story.
It's just yeah, because it's just all ties in whatever. Me and GQ, we trying to do something that we talked to city officials to get our own legal pit, everything.
That's
Nothing
a tough
don't
market,
work.
man.
We've looked
And it's
into
a lot.
own place.
It's a lot of motion.
It is, you know what I'm saying? So obviously I got into the car accident, and they ended up the next day, the police officers from a whole different other county where they sent out probable cause warrants came and found my car. They ended up taking my car, and I couldn't, I tried to go the next day like, hey, could I get my car to impound? No. It sat in there for 4 months. I didn't know what was going on. There's stuff that happened at our meets that they're trying to. Okay, so basically what happened at one of our meets is there's where a white female and a white male, both young, died, obviously due to gun violence in Minneapolis. And so they're basically trying to target us and point it at us and point fingers. And I don't got nothing to do with that. That's not what I promote. You know what I'm saying? I got kids of my own. So it's like I'm trying to promote something whole different. You guys are trying to take this whole other thing that you guys are trying to create and put. Yeah. So that's why my car ended up getting taken for 4 months. And that's why, like, I still ended up finding a way to do events, to still, like, I ended up trading my friend. So me and my friend traded. I ended up getting his scat pack. And so I just started to go out of state, do events, start, building my name and everything.
Good.
How do you guys feel about the sliders who had an issue with the Take It to the track event, saying that they didn't care for the legalized event, that Takeover should be a takeover and it shouldn't be at a track? What do you guys think about that?
You want me to jump or you want to jump first?
I think, yeah. And actually, go ahead, GQ. Go ahead. You actually, I know you. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna give you from the perspective of both sides, because as a slider, you got a perspective, and as a fan of the sport of sliding, you got a perspective, right? And I think most of all, with people not really want to go to the legal takeovers, quote unquote, is mainly we do it in the daytime. And also, it's not that for the adrenaline junkies that like to come out, stand in the middle of the pit. There's a lot more rules that come with it. People like to be right there close in the action and almost feel like they're doing something that's wrong. So it's like, even though we're doing something that's cool, it's like almost people still have that stigma. Man, I want to do something that's wild at night. One, I think, legal takeovers, I think if you guys came with a solution and it's at night, you can still kind of be crunk, and it had a vibe of the nighttime, I think a lot more people would be more acceptable to come. But I think from right now, as far as doing like daytime legal meets, a lot of people are going to kind of just try and hate on it, because these are the people, but these are also the people that you don't really want around, at night. That's going to cause problems and issues and whatnot. But I think from the perspective of the fans of the sport, and the car scene, I think it's a 50-50 pull on how excited they are about the sport and which way they really want to go as far as, the adrenaline-ness of it. I think that's really what it comes down to.
So you guys would appreciate somebody putting together legal events like that for you guys, or helping you guys to get your own kind of situation like that in Minnesota. You wouldn't.
And that's kind of like what we're working on right now. I'm in touch with some local people, so I got the sheriff. I'm in contact and talking to him. It's more or less here in Minnesota. It's like a new thing. It's like skateboarding in the 80s, right?
Right.
It just came out of nowhere. It's flash mobs, just people popping up, doing donuts, and then they disappear in 5 minutes. And then we got George Floyd in the mix. There's just so many different intangibles that come with it here in Minnesota that it's looked as, we don't care. We ain't trying to legalize it. We don't want nothing to do with it. It's foreign to us. And that's one thing that we, I've been trying to kind of just, convey to them is that it's something new and we got to adjust to it and figure it out. Otherwise, it's just going to be illegal takeovers all through the city. So what do you really want to do?
Yeah.
So
Right.
do you guys know
Like
the legal barriers that are preventing you from actually getting a pit or something in that state, in that area?
basically to sum it up, like make more money off of giving us tickets and impounding our cars. And
I say it's dual. I say
that-
that's part of the issue, and then we got a lot of conservative people here that are just stuck in the old ways of like, why would we accept something so illegal and reckless in our neighborhood right now? Because they don't see it for what it is.
Do you
Right.
think?
even
Do you
though,
think
like,
the fact? Do you
What'd
think
you
the
say?
fact that y'all African Americans that have something to do with it? Why they don't want to really give y'all the opportunity, a seat at the table to be able to pitch a good idea like that to make it something so taboo.
I think it's more or
legal.
less because I don't like to play the race card. You know what I mean? I think it's more or less the opportunity of meeting the right person that can put it in and put the play together for us. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, really finding a honest owner of a property that's going to be okay with us doing it consistently.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me ask one more question. I think some of the thrill of some of these sliders is the fact that they're breaking the law. I think they like the fact that they're breaking the law. I think that is the adrenaline. I can't even say the word.
Adrenaline?
Adrenaline, yeah.
Adrenaline.
No, I do get it. Like, it's an adrenaline rush to the max.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're doing takeovers in an intersection, you can only go one or two ways. You know what I'm saying? When you really are into this and get to really driving and really drifting and sliding, you need more space than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why even getting like a legal pit, like, I understood the frustration that everybody had down here because it's like, great, awesome that they had the legal event. That, cool. But basically what they want is like to have somewhere that they could go. You feel me? It's not like, I don't know how long, I don't know how many times you guys have it a year. You feel me? Whatever, how many times your guys' track is open. But like back at home in Minnesota, our nearest track is 2.5 hours away.
Wow.
So it's like, think about the kids that come from the hood and everything that still got cars, but they can't make that 2.5 hour trip and go slide their car and buy tires and and make it back
and
home.
let alone on the way home with bald tires. What are they gonna do?
Right.
Die on the side of the road?
Right.
Right.
So we had a question from one of our. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Skip.
When GQ, when you were saying that pretty much they need to do something to accommodate y'all, because if they don't, you guys are going to do it anyway. I'm gonna look at it from the older person or the person that wants nothing to do with it point of view. It's illegal first and foremost. So for you or the slide scene to assume just because y'all are picking up something that's fun to you guys, that's different, and it's a new wave, to assume that they're supposed to accommodate you guys for something that's illegal is completely wrong. Now I get it. I get it.
Okay, Don, can I ask you a question though? Can I ask you? You like racing? You like drag racing?
Yes.
Okay, like, so when you was younger, you obviously didn't start out at track, right?
No, hell no. Oh no, I get the part what y'all doing. I get it.
Yeah,
and it was illegal, and I did it. But now the rate of accidents and injuries and killings and everything else is triple, quadruple what it was when I was doing it. Not saying it didn't happen, and not saying that I did it then and I don't condone it now. But not you two in particular, but some of the guys here have no regard for anybody and what they have to do. They blocked off 285 up under by the airport and backed the traffic for 30 miles so they could do burnouts on 285.
On the highway, right.
You see what I'm saying? So when you make the statement, well, it's a new wave that's coming on, y'all better give us something, we're going to do it anyway. What's going to happen if they decide not to give it to y'all, they're going to do to everybody what they did to E in a Hellcat.
For sure. I mean, right now.
And impound the cars. And then, they're just doing it so wrong.
And right now,
if you don't get somebody like Brian, hold on. If you don't get somebody like a Brian, somebody with some influence, some amount money or power or know the right people to help you or to go to get you in that door, then you're gonna make it worse by giving people an ultimatum. That's my opinion.
For sure.
That's what I was trying to get to when I made that asked that question. That's exactly what I was trying to get to.
I think from my standpoint, it's not like, we're ultimately saying, hey, do this or otherwise we're going to do this, right? It's more or less, I'm looking at it from my standpoint. He'll back me up on
as
this.
as an influencer, there's only so much you can say and there's only so much you can do, because it's like, as
you can pull power. You can pull people to do a bunch of negative stuff, right? But when you go to talking about positive and do this, do that, let's do it right, and all this stuff, people kind of shy away from that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's more work. That's because it's more work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I just think it's difficult. Yeah. I think it's difficult for us in general. And when I say us, I don't mean to be specific to race, but it's more difficult for us to do anything that we want to do in any city that we want to do it in. You know what I mean? So Miss Deadpool asked the question, do you all have a group advocate or someone who can legally work something out for you all? And or have you all met Brian personally from Take It to the Track? And,
nope. I have not met Brian personally from Take It to the Track. I did end up meeting Chris from Pink Flamingo.
Okay.
But I've been trying to see
literally, they're going across the country with this thing. And TJ can make that connection with y'all too. It could be a Take It to the Track in Minnesota that can be, link with you, and y'all can just do y'all damn thing. Brian knows the blueprint exactly of how to make this happen from an event standpoint. The other part that we're leaning towards is how to make this happen and make it our own, something we own. Like I think GQ
basically
was saying,
basically what I seen
let us
from
do
a group. Yeah, basically what I seen from a group in Indianapolis. Shout out to Roadhugs. They actually have their own pit. They have their own security. They can open it whenever they want. They charge whatever, $5, $10. And that's you know what I'm saying? They give back to the community, and how I seen how I seen them run it, that gave me a good perspective. Like, okay, this is exactly what I want to do. This is, me and GQ have talked about it. Like, I told them, like, after I went out there this past summer, I told them about it. I'm like, hey, like, look, like, they got this, like, it's a good open lot, it's private security, like, they charge, whatever. Everybody has fun, and it still feels like a takeover.
Yeah. I mean, we just gotta sit down and we gotta get to the grassroots of how these people are getting this stuff done and implement it across the country. Yeah. Go ahead.
So in order to implement this here in Minnesota, right? And this is the crazy difference. I travel so much, so I've seen almost every nook of the cranny. I mean, of the country, right? And when it comes down to Minnesota, now me and E, see, we like to play with the heart of the city, right? Because guess what? These cops got a million other things to do, right? They got domestics, they got murders, they got all these other things to take care of that does not regard to car shows, car meets, takeovers, donuts, whatever. But once we start making our way out, and this is one thing I've seen with all the other car, including Atlanta, like car shows and whatnot, they're spread out into places where it's kind of the suburbs or the car meets that were there. Like I've been to one in Atlanta. It was probably I think it was in Stone Mountain at a little mini mall. Arabs owned it or whatever. They were letting them slide. And
they can't deal with the influx of people.
They can't deal with the influx of people. So now here in Minnesota, even if we go get a piece of property out far enough where it's it's of equal value and it holds its weight as far as us not overpaying for something and we make no money off of it, right? But once we do that, now we run into the encounter. We encounter a bunch of cops that got nothing better to do with their fucking time.
Yes, I understand.
So now we put all our people in a position of, even if they're coming and going, even if it's our legal property, we can do it. When they leave, everybody's getting harassed.
But we don't know that. We don't want to be negative.
I'm just telling you what it's going to be here, though.
But no, he's right, because it happened here in Atlanta.
Because you take that money out, though.
Go ahead.
Basically, like what he's saying is, we get that legal pit. We basically taken out of the chunk, because it's like, that's the spot that everybody going to go to. That's the spot everybody going to stay at. Nobody going to leave there, but they're going to wait for everybody to leave. Oh, you speeding a little bit? Ticket.
Yeah, your tires are too bald. You don't have enough tread. Ticket.
Yup.
Yeah, and you're right. But see, that's one of the things that you give and you take.
Yep.
You see, so if and there's always a negative aspect of somebody there, the negative guys, the weed heads, the drug dealers, what have you. So these are the things where, like, somebody like you, GQ, and somebody like you, E, hey, fellas, guys, girls, whoever, when y'all come, man, make sure y'all are legal, because y'all are the target, but everybody else now is going to get a smaller bullseye because they're here. So if the sliders stay safe and do what they're supposed to get from A to B and then back from B to A, then everybody else is going to have to conform or they're going to not come. And those are the ones you don't want there anyway, the ones that are constantly below the law if you guys get this fit or whatever. So that's part of the message you're going to have to start sending too. The police are going to be the police.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
And if you also have a relationship with the officers in that area, it also can help you as well.
Man, listen, y'all in Atlanta.
You can't build that kind of
relationship. Hey, it's different.
Y'all got it in Atlanta. Y'all got it sweet, man. I'm telling you. Look, there's you got homie police out there. I'm just saying, as far as like for areas and sanctions and little areas of nooks and crannies, these motherfuckers over here, listen, I go places, man, they all know my face. They know my name. They know, oh, he got the YouTube channel. Oh, he the one with the camo Hellcat. Oh, he the one. They all know from all, hop on the highway. The state patrol knows.
It's ridiculous.
They flagging us everywhere. Plus, they be posting it and then just showing it. Plus, you know, Minnesota, we a little bit smaller. So, you know, like the social media, as soon as people start sharing it and pushing it out there, all of them seen it.
But now watch this. Watch this. Both of y'all are influencers. Both of y'all are big time influencers, right?
Yep. Yeah.
You two guys can get on at separate times and say, hey, listen, I'm going to start recording every time I get in my car. And when I start to get harassed for unnecessary stuff with your 50,000, 100,000 subscribers, whoever you got, when they start to see this, you'll create a narrative that I'm showing you guys what's going on every time I leave the house. Every time I go to the stop sign, there's a cop sitting across the street. Start showing that and then go downtown and file a harassment complaint. Now,
I also think that you guys have to build some relationships with people outside of Minnesota. So
no, that's for sure.
That's what me and
my channel's focused on. My channel's based on traveling with my Hellcat, going to car shows, meeting YouTubers, and just diversifying and seeing the world.
Because I think that I think that you guys have an amazing opportunity, and I think that there's some people that would invest with you if they just heard what you were saying. You know what I mean? There are attorneys that would definitely kind of rep you guys for no money up front because they would believe in what you're doing in an area like Minnesota. You know what I'm saying?
And CNC Slide says you cannot build a relationship. Sorry to cut you off. You cannot build a relationship with the I guess it's
Minneapolis Police Department.
Yeah.
The thing is,
the cops. If you get the politicians, you get the cops, guys. What Brian did.
We got a bunch of conservative people here, man. They are not.
We get it. But cash money talks too, though. So we know.
Yeah, fact.
We know.
But you backdoor the cops.
We can, right.
Yes.
Right.
Devin, let me answer Devin's question. Devin had a question right after that one. Can you all put that one up?
Yep, go ahead.
No, Devin, he put a question on that very next question right behind CNC.
Okay.
When you say this about this lot, let me give you an example, Devin. Y'all have racetracks in Minnesota, right?
One. We have one and a small derby.
Right. So let me say this here. When you think about where racetracks are located, none of them are in the city.
Nope.
They're always out for two reasons. There's a lot of noise, and the propensity for the track to be crowded or the heavy amount of traffic that it'll generate, you get it away from the city. So to say, if we get a piece of property, we don't want to be right in the middle of the city, but we want to be close. No. Go do it where you can be safe at and everything else. See, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you are able to get the pit and you say, well, I got enough money, I'm going to buy it right across the street from City Hall, they're not going to give you a permit. You see what I'm saying? So go ahead and go where you can be comfortable at, have your pit and be safe. And then if it generates enough money for the city, guess what? You know what, man? Our motels ain't making no money because they closer to the next town over than here. like Tia said, money is power, and if you start generating that kind of money, people start coming in from everywhere else.
Absolutely.
Then something will start to change. Wheels will start to spin. You see what I'm saying?
Because the Take It to the Track event that was prior to the one that y'all were just at was a lot different.
Yeah.
I was actually supposed to be at that one.
Yeah, they're taking pieces from each event and they're building it, but they're building it through politicians, and then you get the cops. I understand that everybody just defaults to the cops don't want this. But if you build with the politicians, we have control over the cops.
I think that we have enormous resources, and we can kind of link you guys with some people who can help you with that, and we'll definitely support whatever you need from our end. We're just some old people, but you'd be surprised at who we know.
Yes,
I recently did a lot of work in Chicago and the Indianapolis area. Spent 6 months there working and made some real solid relationships with people who have quite a lot of resources. So I don't mind personally lending any kind of support that I can. I think you guys have something, but you can't do it alone. And you've got to understand that
Chicago also deals with this issue too.
Absolutely. So, but you've got to join forces with other people to help you bring this to fruition. And, we're all for creating these positive environments in our communities because this is what you guys want to do. Like GQ said, it's like the skateboarding, this is the new wave. So in order for us to make it safe and make it so that those of us who have nice cars that look beefy are not, what's the word? Stereotyped. We want to make it safe for everybody. I can't drive my car because people think that I'm getting ready to speed. People try to race me every day. It's like I'm just an old lady. You know what I mean? But the perception.
Wait a minute. What?
I'm an old lady.
He's not old.
But the perception is my car looks a certain way, so people want to pull up on me.
Yeah.
Or I go somewhere and people assume that it's not my car because how can you be a female in this kind of car? You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that these things are not stereotypically done all over the country to us just because we drive these particular types of vehicles. So
nice vehicles.
Right. Because at the end of the day, if we find ourselves in a bubble and thinking that it's just Minnesota or if it's just Georgia. No, this shit is everywhere. If you look at all 50 states, there are sliders, there are different sub-communities in each one of these states. We just need to all align. That's why I appreciate y'all coming on this platform so people can Minnesota.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because this says Atlanta Cast Network and Atlanta Car Cast, but this is for the whole country because everybody's dealing with the same stuff.
Same
issues.
How
can we get the information out so we can make certain things happen in all of these different marks and we can get what we want in all of these different places at the same time. That would be amazing.
For sure.
Definitely. So you're super talented. Like we saw you slide. How did you learn to get that skill? Where did you develop that?
I've literally like I
buying
said,
new tires.
GQ has saw me. GQ is witness. He has saw me from the start. I had never before. I used to do just straight drag racing. I didn't really I liked drifting, but I never got into it. But then when I got the Hellcat, I didn't know which way I wanted to go about because I knew I wanted to do YouTube and stuff like that, but I didn't know which way I was gonna go about it. Well, story behind how I got started sliding is my cousin that took me to my first takeover where I met GQ. He ended up dying. So I ended up actually really getting into the sport after he passed away. I started to really tune in. I put all my emotions and everything into this.
Wait, he just died, or did he die in the sport?
It was another.
No, he died for another reason.
Oh, okay. Make sure.
But no, yeah, he died for another reason. But that took a toll on me. But I wanted to find something to take up my time that was still productive. So I ended up putting my all in this. My first year, I just got cut off. My tire guy just cut me off. I ran through over $10,000 in tires.
Ooh, cut you off. Oh, you mean you had a full tire sponsor and you ruined it?
No, he didn't know. He didn't cut me off. He didn't cut me off like that. He just like kept it, like, hey, this is what you owe on this bill for, you know what I'm saying? We're going into a new year. So
your tire, you got a tire plug, and he said, hey, that's enough. He said,
your credit's up.
No, he keeps me going. No, he keeps me going. Me and him have built a good relationship. If you guys are ever in Minnesota, shout out to Paco and Sons Tire Service. They always give me a ride. They always literally, my guy always make sure I'm on the road. hey, no, that's my sponsor.
Shameless plug.
There you go, plug your man, man. Plug your man.
But no, like me and him built a good relationship. Like, like he was like, that's a good season to me. Over $10,000 in tires. I was going nuts.
Right.
I need that kind of sponsor.
Let me ask you a question. There's this debate from the slider community and the racer community, and the racer community really don't like y'all these days.
It's like water and oil.
What's that about?
No, I get it. Why though? I get it. Why? But for the reasons of, because people tend to mix up takeovers and drag racing and put it together as in racers. Like, these are racers. Like, no,
they're all racers.
There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You got drag, you got drifters. You know what I'm saying? You got racing. You got actual race car drivers that race on the track. Like, that's what I think. That's kind of like what kind of like makes everybody on the edge is they group everybody as one. And then so with them grouping them as one, and for the illegal scenes, the police kind of get hot on the drag racing. You know what I'm saying? They're just racing, but they're hot because there's a takeover tonight as well. So it's like, I think that's what kind of keeps people on the edge.
Because I think for my answer too, to coincide with that is a lot of the so the takeovers happen more or less in city streets, right? Then you got the police calling on the radios. They're talking to state troopers because people getting on the highways afterwards. So now you got takeovers happening, and you got the racers out in the cut. They far out on 285 or whatever. Now they blowing smoke. Now the CPD, they didn't already came on, and said that this, that, and the third's going on, and then it just trickles down. You know what I mean? Because the racers, they gonna just take off and get out of there. But the sliders,
are mobile.
And they're just going from spot to spot, area to area to area to area to area, tearing shit up. So I think that's the biggest thing. And then they just hate it because it's not. They don't even respect the sport either,
You're making it hot.
But a lot of racers from race groups that don't really associate with takeovers have been coming to our takeovers.
Okay.
Like, they just been chilling. They see the scene because they see it. Well, there's people that ran groups before me and GQ, whatever, didn't make a good, I'd say, connection, and was causing issues and everything. So obviously, when we came in, we cleaned that up, whatever, and more people started to, okay, well, let me see what this is about. And they see, oh, okay, this cool, like, this pretty dope, this chill, it's actually have a good time.
So how much gambling is involved? Like, races, underground racing, street racing, all that, is a lot of money. And that's why they mad at y'all, because, y'all making it hot. But how much money is involved? Like, are you guys betting against each other who slides the longest or who pops first?
Oh, yeah.
Like, or is there zero money involved? Like, what does that look like?
It all depends on the night, It
depends on the night and who's out, really. Like,
okay.
Like, obviously, you're not going to waste your time if, you got decent amount of skill and this kid just started and he's trying to bet you $100. Like, it's obviously going to be a free $100.
Well, what would it's like, what's though? Like $100 for
what's
what,
the
though?
point?
Like,
like, what's the point? You feel me? Like, it just ain't no point. But, like, we've actually got into, like, okay, because a lot of people have really, like, picked up on this in Minnesota, have really started to perfect their craft and everything. And now it's like everybody's like, okay, who can get kicked out the pit, or whoever spins out loses the money. We'll bet, whatever, how much amount of money. We'll even sometimes as sliders, we'll even host where in the middle of our takeovers, we'll be like, hey, this next spot's a race spot. And we'll do some racing.
Wow. So GQ, are you a slider also, or are you just like the manager?
Nah, I'm a slider.
Okay.
I'm the man with, I don't know if you've seen it, but I got the young Dolph Hellcat.
Okay. Okay.
How you think he got all them waves going in them circles like that?
But no, yeah, I'm a real slider, you know. We got ways,
Okay.
but so I mean, essentially a little backdrop on me is my boy Tall Guy Car Reviews. He ended up convincing me to start a YouTube channel. I started the channel about October 2019. I ended up my plan was to be different because I've already traveled a lot in my life, and I figured why not start a YouTube channel, travel around the country, meet a bunch of YouTubers. So I kicked it off. I started in California, went to Vegas, came back to Minnesota for a couple weeks, packed up my stuff, moved out the condo I was in at the time, and I started my journey. I went to Chicago, Nashville, then I came to Atlanta. See, I came to Atlanta right when SRT Bree was kind of just kicking off. She had a little bit of following on Instagram, and I linked up with her, shot a video with her and whatnot. That's when she had shot her intro the time when I was out there. That was when I had met her. She had shot the intro that she has on her channel. But I started there. Then somebody broke into my car. I was in Atlanta. I ended up leaving, going to Dallas, went to Houston, back to Dallas, Houston, and went to a couple different places, man, on the way back to California. And then I just started hitting a bunch of different places. But my thing is I wanted to meet a bunch of people, learn the takeover culture, and slide as best as I could. And I achieved that, came back to Minnesota, and we basically started the car scene here as far as the takeover scene. When I came back, we kicked this shit off. And during COVID, and then George Floyd hit, I basically, after George Floyd hit, really though, I felt like it was my obligation to just take these young kids and keep them from looting, burning down buildings, and doing all this shit. And I bullshit you not. He'll tell you, I was literally damn near doing car meets every day. Every day. Meeting up with 30, 40, 150. It depends on the day. But I'm literally trying to keep kids out of trouble, do the right thing. And although we was doing takeovers and burnouts and donuts and all that stuff, it was just for a bigger cause. You know, I felt like I really had a purpose right there with my following to you know, try and keep somebody from getting killed. Because I'm telling you, around here, man, think of a little to no police and you can do whatever you want.
It's literally, especially in Minneapolis, it's free game.
And it can get out of hand real quick.
Some of the George Floyd time. So I like I said, I felt like it was my obligation to go ahead and really just try and, you know, grasp the youth at the time, and let's just focus in on cars and what brings us together right now. So from that point,
it's a misconception about y'all area overall. Like, I mean, Minneapolis, it's real deal stuff. Like, they got real gangs. It's real deal. Dangerous.
It gets real.
CC, as CC said, I also this is the other thing. See, I teamed up with the National Guard last year, and I did the first ever Juneteenth event with the National Guard. And I'm telling you, I had a 1-star, 2-star, and a 3-star general there at my event. I did a car show, car meet. They had the rock climbing wall out there, Humvees. Like, it was really set up to the T.
He did
and I just wanted to try and bridge the gap here in Minnesota. You know, I wanted to try and, because, you know, the National Guard and the police is two different segments, you know. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to try and, you know, like, just do something for the people with the policing side of it, with the National Guard, to let people know, you know, what we can do and grow as a people. But, you know, a lot of these conversations that people don't like to have are hard to come by. It's about where I can leave at that. But
you gotta have a seat at the table. You gotta have a seat at the table. You gotta
that's
be
what I'm doing. I got a big table, and I just steadily try and put people in them chairs. So
you can't go to the table and say, "Hey, this is what we want. We want." Which that seems to be what you should do with a politician. But you gotta also say, "Hey, this is what
I can give."
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gotta be give and take.
Oh yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how old are y'all two?
See, I'm 33.
24 and 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I commend you guys. I do, you know, and like I said earlier, you've got our support. We happen to just notice how much support your whole Minnesota team gave you during Take It to the Track.
Take It to the Track was like a little short notice for me, so that's why I was the only one out there, you know. But still, everybody still showed love. Everybody still showed support from back home. So when I saw you guys were broadcasting, I was like, "Oh, perfect!" Like, now everybody can watch live from back home.
Hey, before I forget, You know what would be hard as hell if you had at your event?
What?
If you had in the middle of where people are drifting, if you put like metal bars around and have like a little inside pit area for people to stand in the middle of the cars going around.
Yeah,
to give them that view. To give them that view.
It's kind of like a media pit.
That's where everybody wants to be. All the thrill seekers want to be in there.
Basically, yeah, they want to catch the inside of the view.
But how would you get selected to be in that?
So you want to be selected? You could either charge people X amount of dollars, or you can do it. It's all raffle. You got to be a part of us, follow everybody that we fuck with, and in order to get into the raffle, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you just do that every meet.
That's a good idea.
Maybe you sell it as, okay, you're a YouTuber. Well, shit, I got a media spot for your guy. It's X amount of dollars.
TJ, make sure you bubble that up to Brian. That's a good idea.
Okay, I will.
You know what I'm saying? Just give me my little 25%.
I'll give you the credit.
So what other feedback y'all had from specifically taking to the track? Like the pros, the cons? Like what did you hate about it?
I think go ahead,
GQ.
He was there, so go ahead. You first.
I guess it was I love that it was a legal event. Let me start off there. What my first con would be, it didn't feel as organized. I saw certain people that was behind me all of a sudden out in the pit again. You know, I only made it out in the pit 2 times. Right. And so I was like, I'm trying to, hurry up, get like things just felt a little bit unorganized. And I get that, it comes with that, especially like this being the first couple events. Things aren't going to be planned as well. They're still trying to figure out, all the little details and stuff. But other than that, it was a good event. I love the experience. The pit size was amazing. Like I had enough room to do whatever, basically.
So what you saying about that being your con? If you had some input on the next one to go down, what would you advise or ask them to do?
Well, like especially like for me, like okay, I reach out, you guys put me on the flyer, whatever. You guys, the people that you guys invite on the flyer, whatever. If you guys got a certain amount of people that is sliding, like make sure they get this correct information. Like, hey, like at first I didn't know where to go. I had no idea where to go. I didn't know what to buy. I had a message.
So
Brian,
put directions like, hey, on the back of the flyer.
Directions. A certain, if you got
off
a certain
the exit,
amount of people
turn
that
right,
you can
turn
only
left.
let
If you're a slider, go over here, go there.
Yeah, right. And if you can only have a certain amount of people that can slide at this event, make sure you have that list of people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to tell them, okay, well, since the sliders are the event, make sure the sliders show up basically an hour before everybody get in line. Everybody make sure their car is ready. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe make unique flyers for each.
What'd you say?
What time did you get there that morning?
I actually I had to go get a diff flush and everything. So I didn't actually end up showing up there till I didn't get there till afternoon. So, really? Even afternoon, I still got in a decent amount of times. It was just the fact of you literally watching people go around and they right back in the pit. And I'm like, and I'm sitting in the back of the line, not moving. And I'm like, it's like, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. It's like, I drove through a whole snowstorm. Like, look, I better be able to get in this pit at least one time. This is what I came to do.
Right.
Like
never knowing where.
So organization, and just
organization. That's
communication.
That's the only con.
Organization and communication.
Well, and also I guess like because with my skill level is where I've had progressed so far is like I told y'all when getting more into the sport, going 1 or 2 ways in a donut, it's not as exciting. Like I'm throwing 360s. I've only been sliding for a year. I'm throwing 360s and keep going. Like I was trying to slide the track.
Right.
Like they should give the sliders an option, like based on their skill level, and if they're comfortable. Like I asked,
how would they know that though? How would they know that? Do y'all got like a slide
video? Basically,
stars
like
on
they
it.
Make you sign, but they make you sign a waiver though. They make you sign a waiver or show them a video, but they do make you sign a waiver. So it's anything that do happen at the track, it don't land on them, it lands on you. So at the end of the day, if you lie to these people and say that you
gonna crash your
car
and
you crash your car, that's on you.
And guess
you know
what? Your
At the end
insurance
of the day,
not covering this one because you on the track.
Nope.
Mm.
Yep.
Wow.
That's good to know.
How would they identify?
That's another
your
thing too. A
skill
lot
level?
of people feel like, you know what? I talked to a good guy named Demonology, man. He was telling me a lot of people don't want to, sliders don't want to go to the track. And why a lot of racers don't even like taking their street cars to the track is because if you crash that joint or somebody crash into you,
it's not
it's not covered.
Nope.
Wow.
You pay everything.
I didn't even know that.
No race cars are insured.
None. You got to get track insurance, and guess what that costs? That's like $2,000 a month.
Wow. Wow.
That's why it's a little confusing because when they say, okay, I got to do this event, I got to pick up all this insurance just in case something happens. But then when something happens, they don't pay for it.
That's because that's just liability if somebody really dies and they get sued. That's it. It's just suit coverage.
Right.
Yeah.
That's workman's
But
comp
basically
type
with
shit.
me, it's like if I tap a wall, I know what come with this. Especially riding
I need
around
to fix
in
my car.
a $65,000 Charger. This is what I love to do. This what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, back to what I was saying is they can either show a video or just basically what they already signed a waiver. So it's
just have you a cleanup crew. That's it. Just have you somebody ready with brooms and the tow truck to drag the car.
But I'm only saying it for
because we don't want to be in melee sitting too long either. It's like, damn, I'm trying to slide. Especially in competition sliders. We got our nerves going. We trying to make sure we do it right. Don't stall out. Don't mess up. Don't crack. Don't hit the wall.
Yeah, speak about the tandem thing. Like, really break it down. Like, I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, yada yada yada. Were you ever sliding?
Okay, well,
Nick, you look up a nigga behind you and you like, what the fuck? Or was this already?
GQ's seen it. I ride doors. I'm next to your door in this big ass Charger.
That's scary.
So you gotta move quick. We slide. We slide Chargers, Challengers. There's we got Mustangs.
How does that
we
work
got
when
Pontiac.
you don't get to practice with these people?
Because you got to just know listen, as a slider, who to slide with. A good slider. You can smell, you see it. As soon as they go around 1 or 2 times, if they have control, if they can stay with you, if you jump in with them. It's like double dutch. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody who knows how to jump rope. You ain't gonna keep playing double dutch shit. Look, you ain't gonna play double dutch with somebody too much that don't know how to jump in the rope and get in there.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So there's a rhythm to it.
We watch each other. Okay, I know he got the skill. All right, let me jump in. All right, throw a third car in there. Fuck it, we in the intersection.
But I heard about some scenarios where somebody said, "All right, I want to tandem with this person," and then they get out and they were tandem with this person, and it was a little bit unorganized, but they still pulled it off. So I mean, what are you like? Were there situations with people with the wrong people?
I'm telling you.
Actually, yeah, I've actually had that similar situation where it does get dangerous, but
you still got to know how to drive because you got to be able to jump out of there too.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
because
I've
seen
my cars.
And don't never look. I know this car don't tandem with your. Don't tandem with your. What's the front brake thing called again? E.
Your
brake lock.
Brake lock.
Yeah, don't tandem with a brake lock because then you disconnect your back brakes and you got only front brakes. You won't have enough stopping power.
Yeah, GQ used to slide up. That's how GQ used to slide. That's how
I didn't know you
GQ
can do it.
But you shouldn't do it.
On Chargers and Challengers, it's like that's meant for like the track
burnouts and
only.
stuff.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about these Mustangs? It's always hitting people.
I mean, that's what we think of.
Okay, hold on. As a person that's driven, I've actually gotten a chance to drive a Mustang and slide it.
It's a bunch of non-drivers.
You have to. Some people don't know how to control their vehicles for nothing, especially from where we're from, and we got to deal with all the snow. People still don't know how to control their vehicles. But with the Mustangs, them things got kind of a mind of their own. You have to make that car go that way, because if you're a real driver, you're not gonna let the car drive you. You driving the car,
and that's the key right there. A Charger and a Challenger weigh almost 1,000 pounds more than a Mustang.
In the
kind of power, the kind of power that you put down with a Mustang with a light rear end like that, that's why they get out of control. People don't realize how much y'all's cars weigh with that kind of power.
I'm gonna say
But
one more
even
thing
with
about
that, even with
Mustangs.
that power though, some people don't know how to drive Hellcats.
But yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah.
But go ahead, GQ.
I'd say the power, how it hits the wheels in a Mustang is nothing like a Hellcat. Like it's so instant with a Hellcat, right? The Mustang, it's like you get here and then it starts to hit, and then you gotta kind of like guess what it's gonna do next instead of it just doing what it does or what I'm used to, which is Hellcat season. You know what I mean?
So,
You know,
are you driving a Hellcat in February in Minnesota?
Hell yeah,
No.
the snow plowed up. But no,
yeah,
my car put up though. My car put up.
You got special Hellcat snow tires. Like, how do you do that in February?
I'm just saying because you got to think.
it's not
snowing all the time. They come clear the snow now. The concrete's down. You know, it's not all ice everywhere or snow on the ground everywhere.
In our state, we got good plow trucks.
We got good plows. This is normal. We do this shit.
Damn
snow
right.
ain't nothing.
Yeah,
you acting like you're not from Michigan, mister.
You'll see people driving Scats all season round.
All
they don't
season.
care.
You see people out here drive any car all season, just about, unless it snows.
I used to have a '94 Camaro, and it was super low, and it was just a pain in the ass to drive in the wintertime.
It is a pain in the ass.
That's a Camaro though, the way it's built.
It wasn't a Charger. It wasn't a Ford.
Get him, GQ.
You
Tell him
talking
the
about
way
a
that shit built.
Hellcat, 4,600 pounds, 48 with me in it.
The big boats.
So it's like, you know, they're huge, they big. We got 305 tires on it. I put 315s on mine. So it's like, you know, you got enough meat to move, and it's a heavy car. But the only problem is if you get caught on some snow, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah. But you know, the best part about drifting for me is the wipeout. Them destroying their cars.
What?
Yep.
What?
When they destroy their cars.
You talking about Mustangs?
Destroying their car. When any of them they fucking their car up. That's the best part to me.
That's horrible, Hope.
Even when I go to the drag races, when I go to the Atlanta Motor Speedway, I'll be waiting on the wipeouts. That's all I'll be waiting on.
Yeah, everybody wants to take a
you a negative Nancy, man.
Right.
At least I'm being honest.
I want to see you wreck your shit.
I can see them go around in circles so long. I'm like, okay, when's somebody gonna tear this shit up? Come on.
It's a universal thing that in a basketball, somebody dunks, and when two people are tandem and they go in and they get real close, and everybody go, ooh, that right there is like a shot of adrenaline for a spectator, and they want you to hit each other. And
Well,
exactly.
But there was actually a 4-car tandem at Take It to the Track. This one they did.
They sure was.
4 cars right there. So they were drivers, like they said. They were drivers. They knew what they were doing. So I don't just say I only go to watch
there's
y'all
a difference
wreck.
though. There's a difference though in what you know what you're doing, because there's times where I've been in the pit with somebody and they spun out. I can gladly go right around you and keep going.
Exactly.
That's
even
a real
with all the
driver.
smoke, what about the smoke?
Yeah, because you know where the car is.
See.
Okay, so you guys saw how much smoke was at the track?
Yeah, it was a lot of smoke.
A lot. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. It's something called slider vision. It's something called slider vision that we have where you can see through the smoke. You can guess where a car is gonna be. I literally know how fast you're going, how much I need to slow down to not come up on your tail end. Like it's crazy. Once you get used to your car and you know how it really moves.
GQ, you better knock on wood. This nigga just said you can guess where a car gonna be. Go ahead, boy.
You can.
If it's in front of you or right beside you,
when you're sliding, he can
It don't matter.
Hold on, let me get my camera right. He can either, if he coming in like this, the most he could do is either spin out completely that way, or when he hits his brakes, if he doesn't turn his wheel back this way, he gonna go that way and jerk out a little bit, and he gonna hit something either that way or he gonna be there. But if you know what type of slider you're sliding with, once again, you're gonna know that they're gonna go that way.
You're gonna know which route they take. You know they're not gonna panic.
Have you guys ever hit anybody?
I've never hit nothing. No person, no body, no.
Knock on wood. Go knock on wood. Go knock on wood. Knock on wood.
I'm knocking for you, brother.
Hey, I know what time it is.
Tell us about it, E, because I know you have.
Okay,
Come on.
yeah. Okay, it happened one time. It was a body. It was totally not
what?
totally not my fault. Because actually, GQ
Boy, that boy almost hit me.
GQ can actually.
That nigga almost hit me. I'm talking about this.
And
dude, he was this close from hitting me.
The people be more hyper than the driver, though. That's the problem.
But the dude, he was on his phone and he walked into the pit because there's a top view, and we watched it before I released any type of statement about it or I said anything. We watched every single footage, and he clearly was looking in his phone, recording, and walked clean into it. And I got.
Well, he deserved it. You didn't kill him, did you?
Nah, he did a double backflip, got up, walked off. Look, I'm keeping it real. Look.
Double backflip. But see, that's the kind of stuff I be looking for.
That's the one you wanted to see. That's one we got.
Yeah, but for me, like, I don't want that type of stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I try to avoid. I'd rather bump a curb. You know, I bumped a curb. You know what I'm saying? But
it's less damage with a human, right? Honestly, it's less damage with a human.
Yeah, it's less damage.
He left a big.
He left a fat ass dent on his shit and broke his fender.
Half my wing was gone. It was a mess.
Y'all see the couple that was holding hands that got hit?
Hey, that was a good one right there.
Yeah, that was dope.
Shout out to
Wait a minute, what happened?
They was holding hands.
Out of Cali.
They were holding hands. They was a little too close. They both got hit. Boop.
And landed on
their holding hands. They were still holding hands.
So was and
walking away.
So did.
That's the chances you take when you go out there fucking around with that shit. I want to watch it from way over here.
It's especially with me sliding a 4-door, it gets a little more challenging. I'm sliding. It's a big boat, that I'm sliding around. You guys obviously saw that Taking the Track. That was what I did at Taking the Track. That was mediocre for me. That was slight shit.
So who's the Musty Boys?
Musty Boys that's ran by my friend Preston. Preston reached out to me on social media when I first started. At the time, I only had like 1,000 followers because that's the Instagram that I've had through high school and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had no following, and he only had about I'd say about a good 2,000-3,000. So he asked me, he's like, hey, do you want to sponsor? Do you want to link up? Whatever. We ended up meeting up, chopped it up, talked about stuff, and then over time it actually turned into more of a friendship. We hang out, he travels with me. He records all my vlogs. He does literally all my media stuff. He runs it.
Okay. They was repping hard for you in the comments.
Musty Boys?
That's that was him. So that was him. So he started the page with one of his friends, and that was the name that they came up with. And then somebody actually, I know what your next question is going to be asked. What
why in the hell?
I know. Look, I know.
Out of all the names to come up with
in the world, right?
That was just a day that they didn't wash their ass. I mean,
they didn't think that this name would be on the list. Like, hey, I'm here with the Musty Boys.
But basically, how one of my other homies put it is, basically, when we skirt off, you smell our tires. The tire smoke. The Musty Boys, we always slide shit.
You can't equate no musty with tire smell.
I do got my own group as well. I do got my own group as well, though. My group is Minnesota Pit Bullies. Obviously, every state that I've gone to, I've kicked niggas out their own pit.
Okay. Double entendre, Pit Bullies. I get it.
So where y'all gonna be? What y'all got coming up next? Where y'all gonna be? Where can the people see you?
What we got coming up next, and we are actually working with this speedway. It's called Elko Speedway in Minnesota. We're actually trying to make our next. So we have a city versus city, and obviously the first one was not a legal event. So we're trying to make this one a legal event in Minnesota. We got Chicago. We got I gotta let you know we got a bunch of states coming through. I know some people down here from Atlanta that are coming up and everything. So that's April 8th through the 10th. And then April 30th, I'm gonna be in Indianapolis at the Roadhogs Playground. There, any sliders on here? They're actually the first place is a cash prize of $1,500. So that slide, you know.
But you ain't gonna let them win. You ain't gonna let them win it. So I mean,
no, because it's best. It's the best of the best from the Midwest. You know, like we got. If you guys know the Takeover scene, if you guys watched the Vice episode from Detroit, from the Takeovers, T's Garage, I went against T in a scat pack, and you know everything.
Really?
I ended up building a connection with him. Yeah, I actually got it's the All-Star slideshow. It's on my Instagram. I'll send you guys the link.
Hey, I found you,
so you guys can watch the whole event.
Oops, my bad.
Can't do shit right.
I know, right? Look,
so GQ, where are you gonna be at next? Where can our people find you at?
Hold on, let me give y'all this real quick. This me and E's tandem spinning.
Hold on. Let me put you a single screen. Hold on. There we go.
These is the two most famous Hellcats in Minnesota right now.
Yeah, you got somebody in the middle.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, let me run that back.
Okay, we see.
Right,
going crazy.
Right. So you and E are the baddest two Hellcats in
the whole state or in that region?
Yeah, that's for sure. Here in the I mean, you know, hey man, that's why we're doing city to city, because we want to see who's who gonna come with that heat.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is only a year. This is a Takeover scene of a year.
Right.
And you know, this is obviously where all the George Floyd stuff happened and everything. Like
okay.
But
good stuff, man.
You know.
So yeah, man, we be cooking.
Well, that's what's up, fellas.
So GQ, where are you gonna be at?
Yeah, where you gonna be at?
Shoot, you know what? I actually, man, I'm traveling like crazy. I just last month, man, my travel routine crazy and just working. I'm looking for investments. I don't know where I'm gonna find the next one, man, but I'm looking highly. But I was in Jamaica last month for 9 days. Then I came back to Minnesota for a day, went to Miami for 4 days, came back here for 4 days, went to.
Do y'all hear these young people?
went to and then went to goddamn
these are not the bad guys, people. Anybody listening?
Then I was out there in Atlanta for 4 days. I was looking at investment properties.
They just think that you guys are just such bad people. Like, no, these are good kids, man. They're gonna stop talking
proactive
about
people, man. And this is just a hobby that we have, and this is just something, you know, we like to do, but we're also trying to bring it together for the community, because there's other people that, you know, like this is their everything. You don't know how many countless number of people that told me, man, I would have killed myself because if I didn't have this car scene, I would have I wouldn't have graduated if it wasn't for you saying some motivational shit behind your car. I wouldn't even get up out the bed if it wasn't for you, you know, just being motivational. So, I mean, I'm here to try and change and do as much as I can, even with it revolving around cars. It's just like music. This shit's universal. You don't know who you're going to run into. And, you know, I just try and, you know, do the best with the connections and you know, relationships I got. So,
but we got to build stuff, man. Yep, make sure y'all subscribe. We got to subscribe to y'all stuff. We need to start. We got to cross brand.
Yeah. Real quick. I already subscribed to you guys.
Yeah. One last question before y'all guys get out of here. One of our commenters wants to know, what are your day jobs?
Hey, shut this door for me.
My day jobs. I do quite a few different things. I got some investments tied up with GQ and stuff, like investment properties and stuff like that. And I also do work for a company. It's a small company that my best friend and his brother own. We clean out like foreclosed homes and stuff. So we renovate properties, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
And,
what about you, GQ?
Clothing line.
Now, what was your question?
What's your day job?
What is your day job if you have one?
Oh, okay. So I do crypto, I do stocks, and I do real estate. And then I got the YouTube channel. I got the merch going on. And then what else I'm doing right now? I'm trying to get into renewable energy. I'm trying to get into renewable energy right now. I got the electrical little business I got going on right now too. Shit. I mean, hey man, I'm open to whatever. I'm trying to mine crypto. I'm trying to get in the metaverse right now. I mean, I'm doing a lot of things.
I keep telling about that metaverse, GQ.
I'm telling you, that's the next wave. I'm in there already. I'm on that motherfucker right now, looking at some land.
I'm telling you.
What I'm saying? Buy me a little piece, skyscraper that whole out. It's the digital world. Yeah. You can make it however you want it to be. Once you go in the building could be this skinny, but when you walk in there,
bloop. Hello.
For real. So
okay.
I mean, I'm trying to do that, and then like I'm about to start mining crypto too. That's what I'm trying to get into right now. I'm just trying to find a miner that ain't gonna take 8 weeks to get here.
Yeah,
we don't know anything about that, so that's like a foreign language.
I know exactly what it is. It's a big old bank of damn computers. He's gonna need a hell of an AC system to keep him cool.
And I got a whole property ready for that. I got a property ready for that.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna shift it around. See, this is a cold game. I'm gonna give somebody some game. You could take the miner and just put it in the next property that you're working on, and just run that electrical bill up and keep it pushing. Because it's not that big,
I got a cousin from Minnesota, and you giving me his vibe. Y'all some hustling ass brothers. I swear to God.
Good stuff, man.
They be going.
Hey, sure, man.
For sure.
We thank y'all for joining us.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Hey,
yes,
appreciate it.
I want to know the progression of this movement that y'all doing. Keep us in the loop, brother. Keep reaching out to us.
Definitely.
Anytime you want to come back, this will always be your second home. Please come back and see us.
I'm down here right now,
is great.
Man,
great meeting you.
We're gonna see y'all at one of these meets, man.
Oh, definitely.
And if we have to get our politicians and invite our politicians on one of these platforms like ours, and then you guys get y'all's, and let's talk it out. So they can share information, because I guarantee you, man, these politicians is the key. Don't worry about the police.
They are.
Don't worry about it. The police work for the politicians.
Yeah.
Please believe it.
Facts.
The state officials, the county officials, that's the key. So if y'all want to make this thing really, really go digital, and you want to invest in yourself and in all of these properties, and you can get your own pit, let's do it. Let's stop giving our money to everybody else. Let's get our own shit.
For real.
Amen. Amen.
Facts. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
We'll be in touch.
Peace out, brother. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Mr. GQ for joining us. Wow. I had so many questions. I'm sorry for cutting y'all off. I'm just so intrigued by everything that they do. But that was awesome. Wow.
It's really nice to see, such
young guys.
Well, we heard so much negative about Take It to the Track and the legalized track events. And I mean, it's important for us to show the other side. There are people that appreciate that, who want to bring it to their cities. And we need to support that. We need to support the positivity of the movement. We know that this is a wave. And as with real resources, we really need to support them in that. So
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
But again, the reason why Take It to the Track got so much flack is because they want to do it illegal. That's the thrill. And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's just the fact that that's the thrill. It's like jumping out of a plane. They know it's dangerous. They know it's a possibility they can die. That's the thrill out of it.
And that's the issue at hand. Like when I told him, GQ made the statement that, hey man, you have to do something because we're gonna do it anyway. You can't give people in power an ultimatum.
No,
you gotta try to meet them halfway. At least come in the door, get in the door first, and say, hey, we're gonna do this. We want to, but we want y'all to allow us to do it, or give us a platform to where we can. What do we need to do to get y'all partially to understand why we do it? Something. You just can't force somebody to give you the green light to do something illegal. Right. That's the bottom line. People forget it's still illegal.
Right. It's like the question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's like, cars were invented. You think we were racing before we had cars, or we were racing after we had cars? Or were there tracks before we were racing? You know what I'm saying? Something came first.
Right. And
we had to be illegally racing before we had tracks at some point.
One of the commenters made the statement that we don't want to do it too far away from the city, and we can't be too close to the city. If any racetrack you go to is always on the outskirts of any city that's close by.
Right.
And there's reasons for that. So if you got people that don't want to travel out, then those aren't the people you need to be dealing with, because they're going to break the law. They're going to cause the negative stuff to happen or kill somebody or whatever. So make it far, and that way you can go and have the fun, and they'll more than likely say, you know what? At least they're away from everybody. You know, if they come back in here with it, then we'll get them. But you can't have it both ways. You just can't.
Yeah. Jay on 30 makes a good point. They get in the door, and the thrill seekers be at the
be
entrance on a burnout. I get it. We'll have a really what's the word, effective event or something like that, and then they'll be later on doing the stuff that we're kind of advocating against. But that's a part of the game. But everybody's not bad. Right. Everybody's not bad.
But it only takes one. It only takes one.
Exactly.
When the police kill somebody, they say the same shit. We accept it. Oh, well, all cops are not bad. Well, all slams are not bad. Am I lying?
I feel about cops. You know how I feel about cops.
I mean, but that's what they say, though.
But it's the truth, though. But it's the truth.
And we accept it.
The one thing about the cops, though, that's different, in my opinion, is a cop will back another cop whether he's wrong or right. And it's not their job. Their job is to enforce the law, regardless of who breaks it. But when it comes to them, send him home with pay. And we'll back him until he's found guilty. You know what I mean? Knowing that that's not what you're hired to do. Do your job, regardless of who it is. But anyway, no story. We're not going to get off track.
Yeah.
We still have a giveaway. Who's still here?
Yeah.
A bunch of people popped off, but we still have a giveaway.
That's all right. They don't want the giveaway.
They don't want the giveaway. You know, you got to stay to
giveaway.
So we got that J-Con ring to give away.
I want to win that. So if it don't fit, I won't be mad.
Mr. has one that he hasn't even attempted to try to even use.
Tia said she gonna.
Tia said
she gonna try to. Yeah. Tia said she gonna ask them to see if you can get one in our size.
I mean, I have other fingers that are not size 13. You know what I mean? So it's not like
bang bang.
It's not like
Hope,
you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Go get your hand sized, man. How about that?
I did 13.
I think Help I'm Addicted told us that whatever your shoe size is your ring finger size. And I think that's pretty much true.
Your ring finger, but my ring finger has my wedding ring on it. Nothing
on
goes
both hands?
on that finger. No.
On both hands?
This is my fighting hand. Don't nothing go on this hand.
Oh, Lord.
That's that.
Yeah, you ain't fighting nobody no more.
You're right. I am not, but I am prepared. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
But see, your mouth is legal. It's illegal. Your mouth
Shut your ass up.
Tear their ass up.
Shut your ass up.
They just gonna walk around and get mad. I can't stand Skip.
And you know why? Because I carry this goddamn hammer. Let me stop. Nah, man, I have fun, man. I have fun. And if people don't like fun, they don't like me. I feel like my brand of fun is contagious.
I would agree.
Except for when it's not.
And when it's not, I don't give a fuck. Bang, bang.
So what's the question?
Well.
What's the question for the giveaway? What is the question?
You want me to send it to y'all, or you want me to just come out with it?
No, just go ahead and put it out there. We rolling with it.
Our first attendee, interviewee, whatever. They told us the acronym Rhino. It has to be right. What was the acronym Rhino for the young lady that was on earlier? And it has to be typed correctly.
Do they need to see the prize again?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
So while the commercial's running, y'all type in the acronym of what Rhino stood for. Rhinos stood for the young lady that was on earlier.
Today's giveaway is brought to you by BlackFridayAllTheTime.com. Black Friday All the Time offers a wide variety of exclusive deals for all members of your family. Discounts up to 75% off and more are available every day with the deal of the day. Shop and save today at BlackFridayAllTheTime.com.
Okay. So I'm not sure if that's right, Soldier Girl. I'm not sure if that's right.
It's right. It's right. Riding hard in and out the streets.
Was it in and out the streets?
No, it was not in and out the streets.
Oh,
it was not.
Oh, it is not. Boom. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Let's see. Oh, Chris Carter. You are wrong also, sir. My answer will always forever be to every question, LeBron James. Shut your ass up. You country ass little boy. But no, like I said, guys, it has to be written or typed correctly. Both of you guys are missing something. Okay, then Chris Carter came back with the correct answer. Riding hard in and out of states.
Yep, that's it.
That is correct.
All right. So, Chris Carter, if you would inbox Atlanta Carcast on Instagram, your mailing address and your real name, because
that's his real name.
That is his real name.
That's his real name.
I mean, I'm saying we've had some prize winners who we don't know their name. And
yeah, but I know him.
Oh yeah,
we tried to mail none your business.
Yeah, that's right.
Something
exactly. You know, and if y'all send us that bullshit, we not sending it now.
It returned to the vendor, and then Walking Dead Challenger. I didn't know her name, so I couldn't call.
You put Walking Dead
Buy low ATL and say, hey, so the Walking Dead. No, I got her name, but I'm saying I can't say, hey, Walking Dead Challenger is coming to pick up that sofa.
Wow.
So,
hey, have you heard from her since she's gotten it?
I have. She went to get it. They were closed. So she'll be going to pick it up again this Saturday. They have some limited hours. So, yeah, but we worked it out. And hopefully she'll show us, when she gets it. We'll reach back out to her. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, it is 10:35.
Yes. We are late. Remember, Chris, inbox Atlanta Carcast with your info, and Miss TJ will take care of you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, BlackFridayAllTheTime.com. Discount code is ACC22, and that is for everything on their site.
Yes,
and you're a winner.
And
you're late.
I know.
Subscribe. Just go to the website, join the mailing list, support by joining the mailing list.
Share the content. Helps. People need to see what we did tonight and for these 1,000 shows.
We talk about Black Friday all the time.
Oh, they need to
yes. Yeah, calm down. Quit interrupting. Go ahead, Miss TJ. He's sorry.
All I was saying was go to BlackFridayAllTheTime.com. Make sure you join their mailing list. Go to BuyLowATL.com. Join their mailing list. We have lots and lots of giveaways forthcoming. Sure. We have a lot of stuff coming up.
Sure. We've got
we have a glass tint, auto tinting provided by Glass Tiger.
Oh yeah,
auto aesthetic coming. Come see us. As a matter of fact, come see us at the Car and Faith Car Show. We'll have some goodies to give away: T-shirts, cups, all kinds of stuff. Some we may give away that window tinting at the event. Courtesy of Glass Tiger Auto Aesthetics.
Y'all go to Amazon several times a week, and I hate to really put it on race, but we got to support us. BlackFridayAllTheTime.com is a Black-owned platform for us, and we give discounts. Amazon ain't giving y'all 20% off. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. If we all stop spending money for 24 hours, this whole world would change. If we all spend money on BlackFridayAllTheTime.com for one day, this world would change.
Get off the pulpit. Get off the pulpit.
I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna get off.
There you go.
But we will be at the Ultimate Cars and Faith Car Show on Saturday. It's from 12 to 4 in Woodstock at the First Baptist Church. Sure. So come see us if you have availability. This show does not have a fee. It is donation only. So it should give you some incentive to come.
Yes.
If the gas is not too expensive for you.
Come kick it with us. Just see some different shows, man. We gotta be right out of states like the Rhino.
In the city of Atlanta. You goofy.
Hey, Jay on 30s, man. Appreciate the comment, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Really appreciate that. We love hearing statements like that we didn't ask for. So thank you, man. Appreciate it.
For sure. This is what we do. Share the content. People have to see what we're doing, and we're not proclaiming to be the best. We're not proclaiming to be the first. We're just trying to drive the culture forward.
I'm proclaiming to be a bad motherfucker. Bang bang.
You are for sure.
Yes.
So with that being said, Hulk.
Yes,
man,
sir.
Can we get an unveiling of this new mobile?
It's not finished yet.
What's up
We're
with the Hulk?
working on it.
Yeah,
You're
we're
gonna
working
see it
on
on
it.
Hulk and Tia outside. Don't worry about that.
Man, you know what?
It's going to be
Man,
spectacular.
I mean, the season has started.
It's gonna be.
The season has started.
Somebody told me you building a second place mobile. That's what they said.
You
fucking
I'm sure they hate us.
No, I'm playing.
Sure.
I made that shit up.
Second place mobile.
I
Second
made
place
that up.
mobile.
I made that up.
The car gonna be so dope. Skip gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna put your car on every single one of these trophies just because it's that.
What? You gonna put it on the trophy?
He just made that shit up too.
Okay, did I do it, Skip? Did I do it?
Yes, you did. You made that shit up on the fly.
Hold on.
On
It
the
better
fly.
be clean, or you ain't gonna get shit.
It's gonna be clean. Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Sometimes you gotta wait though. Like it's a guy out of what is it? The guy out of Baton Rouge, the guy that's got the Camaro. It was white and then it was blood red. He's been doing his rebuild. I mean, I think it's been almost 2 years.
That's
and it's
money.
still being.
Those are money issues. I don't care what nobody says. Ain't no fucking way. That's money. Oh, whatever. What he did? Put the car down to pieces like a crossroad puzzle and try to put it back together?
That car was immaculate.
I don't
and he
give a
gutted
damn.
that whole
And you're
car.
right. And the reason it ain't back together is money. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we are in a pandemic, or as the young people say, a pandemonium. So you know.
Wait a minute. Who said that, Hulk?
No.
On
social media. On social
thank
media.
you for calling me the young people. I am young.
Yeah, you're young and fat.
We are in we've been in a pandemonium for almost 2.5 years. So you know, maybe it's perks and things that he can't get.
It's 20 minutes to 11, man.
Did he just
shut you off? He just shut you
I
off.
did?
So we
You did? That's all right though.
we can get the hell out of here.
All right.
Let's do a little outro action. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
I'm gonna get beat up after the show. Miss Easy already got her face on, y'all.
Hey, man.
Look at her face.
Share. If you ain't sent this broadcast while you're watching it, after you watched it to somebody, share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And with that being said, we will catch y'all.
Girl, that shit ain't funny.
Can I just say something?
Can
I just say something? They all scared of me, y'all. All three of them.
Yeah, y'all have no idea. I'm gonna record this shit. I'm finna record this shit and I'm gonna play it at the beginning of the show.
I hope she feels
I told you I was gonna be quiet, but
ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
My fight is be hard as hell.